Good morning. Hello. Animal Crossing. Again. Why not? New Year's Eve is tomorrow. Tomorrow, can you believe there is only one whole day after this one left in the year, and then it's 2021. I think a lot of people who are going to be glad to see the back of 2020, and rightly so. I agree with that. But I think a lot of people who think that, like, somehow because a calendar date has changed, that some kind of other, like, more substantial change is going to happen. I don't know about that. I do think there are reasons to be cheerful in 2021. Vaccine, the end of Trump, you know, all these reasons why our lives are going to get better. Like, those are all things that are going to happen in the early part of 2021, and that's exciting. But you know, reality doesn't care if we flipped over a date on the calendar. It's just the next day. Nothing's really. I guess, you know, some people do make a change, so they do their New Year's resolutions and stuff, and sometimes, you know, you go into the new year with a new attitude and all of that. But like, I don't expect anything to. It's not like you're gonna wake up on January 1st and like suddenly it's like, oh, everything feels better. It's not gonna work that way. But hopefully by the end of 2021, shit will feel better. I think that's a more reasonable and realistic hope, expectation, whatever you want to call it. We hope so. What else? Yeah, because I remember, I don't know how many of you remember this because it seems like a million years ago now, but like 2019 was kind of a sucky year as well. Not as bad as 2020, not nearly as bad, which is historically bad. Said it before, people will be talking about 2020 in 100 years in history class about what a historically shitty year it was. We lived through it. It's amazing to think about. You don't recognize history when you're living through it, but it's happening all around us right now. 2019 was, I can't even remember why. I can't even remember why because it feels so long ago. But 2019 was a shitty year for a lot of people as well. And I remember, just as you're going to see in the next 24 to 48 hours, I remember this time a year ago seeing a lot of people on social media going, haha, fuck you 2019. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. You won't be missed. Roll on 2020. Well, look where we are a year later. So I would you know, not wouldn't get too cocky. Won't get too much hubris just yet about the calendar date ticking over. Although again, it is symbolically, I think, a reason for us to feel good about, you know, what lies ahead, because it just so happens that, you know, the year ticking over does coincide with some good things that are going to happen in the world. We'll get Biden in January. Trump will slowly start to fade into an obscurity and a joke and a historical, how the fuck did we ever let that happen type curiosity. That hopefully will also mean that we'll finally have some competent leadership and management dealing with the distribution of the vaccine. And we'll do somewhat better than where we are currently right now, which is at the current rate, it taking something like 10 years to vaccinate everyone in America. That's a joke. But things will get better. Things will get better, and they'll coincide with the new year, and that'll be good. So I'm optimistic that by next summer, things will be... It was an interesting question. Danny O'Dwyer on Twitter just yesterday, and I was thinking about I didn't respond because I couldn't think of it. I didn't know what my answer was. But he said, do you think there'll be an in-person E3 in 2021? I thought it was a good question because, you know, a year ago, that was the big thing, was you know, in the video game industry. Like, before many of us, some of us saw that it was going to be really bad. And you can go back to looking at old like videos of me on Kind of Funny back from like February, March, April, going, no, I don't think there's going to be an E3. And I don't think there's going to be a lot of very much going forward. I think this is like way, way worse than a lot of people are saying right now. This is going to be really seriously fucking bad. And there were other people in the video game space who will remain nameless. I'm not going to name and shame them, who are like, oh, you're being silly, you're being fatalistic. There's going to be an E3. There's no problem. Blah, blah, blah. I take no satisfaction in being right, but fucking hell. So E3 ended up being kind of an interesting kind of marker on the calendar. Hello, Honeybee. Hello, Celtic or Celtic Queen. Crafty Gamer Lady. Queen of Pokemon, Feral Helena. The biggest history nerd, Shorister. Bronte 2459. Ellie is a nerd. You're all here. You're all here, and many others besides who have not even made themselves known yet because they haven't chitty-chatted in the chitty chat box. But it's nice to see you all here. And yeah, E3 was kind of an interesting historical marker for COVID, like both last year and next year because of where it fell in the calendar. E3 is supposed to be a big deal. I mean, I think it's less of a big deal than it used to be, but E3, has typically been a big deal in the calendar every year for the past, many years now. I remember going to the very, very first E3. The biggest video game show on the calendar. There are other big ones. PAX is pretty big these days. Gamescom. There's other big shows, but E3 is still considered, even though it's fallen from grace somewhat in recent years, and had a bit of a brush with death several years ago, where it was kind of scaled down to this tiny little trade show, and then it came back as like a big consumer affair again. That was the big... you can go back and find us talking about it on Kind of Funny. Is there going to be an E3? When are they going to... And a lot of us, again, we kind of split into two camps. There was like some of us going, oh, there's going to be an E3, you doom and gloom mongers. It's just like the flu. It's a cold. It's a sniffle. I just got back from PAX and it was no big deal and all this kind of stuff. And then there were the rest of us going, I don't know. It looks pretty fucking bad to me. I don't know if we should be putting 70, 80,000 people inside a hot, poorly ventilated space right now in the middle of a major city, and then flying them all back to all the different places around the country and around the world that they just came from. That seems like a particularly bad idea right now. And as it turns out, the powers that be agreed, because by the time E3 did roll around, it was when they finally did the inevitable. It really was the inevitable. Oh yeah, we cancelled E3. It was like, yeah, what were you waiting for? Like, it's been apparent, it's been obvious for weeks to many of us that this was completely non-viable, that no one was going to go even if you did open it, because not many people are that stupid. I don't know, maybe that many people are that stupid. We're seeing it every day still to this day. And so that was interesting last year. And then next year it's going to be interesting because it's obviously scheduled for kind of May, June, early summer again. And now that puts you kind of on the calendar for like, well, where are we going to be by then? The vaccine, again, if things start to improve, as hopefully they will, we might have pretty good vaccine rollout by May or June. I still wouldn't hold a convention. If you ask me right now, do you think there's going to be an in-person E3 next year in like May or June? No, I don't. I don't think we'll be out of the woods yet. There's this other strain that's now popped up in Colorado. That's really, really bad. We just don't know. We just don't know. But if you put a gun to my head right now and ask me, yes or no, E3 next summer, no. I hope I'm wrong. I would love to be out of the woods. I don't think we will be. I think we'll be in let's hope so. I hope we're in a better position by May or June. But I don't think we'll be holding. I don't think we'll be holding like major conventions by then. Maybe, I don't know. Again, I would love to be right. It just doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen. So, maybe they'll do the digital thing again. Maybe they'll find some way to scale it down. Life finds a way and all that. And yeah, we were bummed last year about TwitchCon and San Diego Comic-Con and E3 and all the, we didn't get to do any of the fun things. But hey, guess what? You got to not die, with a tube down your throat, surrounded by strange doctors and no one you care about. You got to avoid doing that too. Well, at least you did. Many others didn't, but you did. So yeah, don't be stupid. We'll see. It's a good question. I still think back to March and April when it was started to become obvious it was going to be really bad, and there were still people to the last minute. No, we got to have E3. You got to have E3. What am I see my friends there every year. Well, I don't know. I mean, this year I guess fuck your friends. Like, you kind of have to. You have to. You want to live? You want other people to live? Seems more important than a 3-day piss up in LA. Anyway, we're here to play Animal Crossing. Yesterday on the stream, we did some fun stuff. We looked at some Korean street food videos. I found a couple of channels in particular that I really enjoyed, where I ended up watching for a couple of hours on the channel yesterday with you fine people. Some really, really good videos of Korean street food, Singaporean street food, Japanese food. Really, really interesting different kinds of food getting made. And it got me very excited about buying myself a wok and maybe teaching myself to make really good my own good egg fried rice at home. I would love to do that. Maybe I'll go wok shopping. Said I was going to do it last night, but I got into dinner and then a whole bunch of other shit happened. Maybe tomorrow, though. Maybe tomorrow. Or later today, I should say. Sorry. It's still early. I haven't even had my coffee yet. Why did I come before you without even having made myself a cup of coffee? Well, that was dumb. That's very silly of me. I have to decide now. Do I want to wait until after the stream to have a cup of coffee? Or do I put you on BRB for like 2 minutes and go make a cup of coffee? I don't know. What should I do? What should I do? I can make one pretty quick because I have a Keurig machine. I'll make it. I'll make a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. That's much better. Starbucks Holiday Blend. I thought I'd used all of the pods, but it turns out I had one left in the drawer. Nice. Just a ticket, that. Just what the doctor ordered. Vati Nyan, Timmy Buddy, Hoach H812, Takeshi Kitano 3, Rory Nation, John Bobcar, I like that name. Dangos, Ellie is a nerd. Honeybee again. I'm going to call out Honeybee twice because she's very nice. No Carnage, Lorraine Days, Billy Sunrider, Pixel Tix, one of our recent raid targets, a new friend of the channel. Thanks for coming by. Feral Helena. I see you all in here. I see you all. Icaros. Can't stop playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. My wife's really into that game. She's having a hard time with it right now. I don't know if you are as well. There's a big story. There's a bug going around where your character is constantly drunk and staggering around. It's a weird bug that they haven't figured out how to fix yet. Blessius. Hello. Thanks for coming by. Jazz and Dance. Holiday Blend as well. There you go. That's the stuff to drink over the holidays. There's a nice taste to it. Gamer Earth Jen. Linda Wells. My mother-in-law, the one and only. Hey, can I just say something, Linda? Most people in the chat won't understand this unless they're also tuning in from the UK. But I got to tell you, we finally got caught up on EastEnders last night. Man, that show is mental right now. Absolutely bananas. What is going on with EastEnders? So many storylines, so much drama. It's all coming to a head over the holiday period, as it always traditionally does. Every year, over Christmas and New Year, the biggest storylines, the biggest drama. It's like WrestleMania or SummerSlam, like all the storylines that have been percolating over the course of the year all kind of culminate at Christmas time. They've been building up and building up for like a whole year. And they're all designed to kind of like the volcano finally erupts dramatically at Christmas. Oh my goodness. We all remember the classics. Dirty Den serving the divorce papers on Angie on Christmas Day when he found out that she had faked having cancer to garner sympathy and prevent him from leaving her. Bradley and Max and Stacy. Most people won't have any fucking clue what I'm talking about here. But that one. So this is on this English soap opera that we watch. It's called EastEnders. It's set in East London. It's been going on. It's been going since the 1980s. Very popular show. One of the most popular shows in England. Very long running show. It's been going now for like almost 40 years, I think. Long time. Not as long as Coronation Street, which has been going for 60 years, but still a very long time. Very well established. Characters have come and gone over the years. I've been watching it since I was a kid. I think if it came on in the mid 80s, so I would have been a teenager when I first started watching it. Still watching it today. I'm 48. Some of these characters, I've grown up with. There's one character on it. His name's Ian Beale. He was my age when I first started watching the show. He was a teenage kid on the show. Now he's my age. He's like a middle-aged man who's had like 8 divorces. Like 3 of his wives tried to kill him. He's like the opposite. He's like the reverse Henry VIII, that bloke. R.I.P. Barbara Windsor, indeed. What a legendary actor she was. Incredible. The Peggy Mitchell, there'll only ever be one of her. Anyway, it's all kicking off at the moment. My wife was asking me the other night, what do you think? What do you think has been like the biggest drama that's ever happened on EastEnders? And I think I may be wrong. I wish I had more people here in the UK to have this conversation with me, because it's interesting. But there was several years ago. There was this character called Max, and he's a right bastard. He's still on the show today. Real love rat, and he had a son, Bradley. He fell in love with this nice young woman called Stacy, and they fell in love and they got married. But what they didn't know was that Stacy was having an affair with Bradley's dad, Max, behind his back the whole time. They were going off to have like illicit rendezvous, and they were basically like, this guy, talk about a bastard, was shagging his son's fiance behind his back. It was absolutely reprehensible. And it's the kind of thing that you only get on soap opera. You only ever see it on soap operas, behavior that. But I mean, I guess it happens in real life as well. But like on the regular, only in soap operas. You might, in real life, you might hear about something that scandalous happening like to someone you actually know, like once or twice in a lifetime. In EastEnders, it's happening to 5 different people every week, all the time. It's amazing. Anyway, it was a big thing. They were building up to Christmas. What's going to be the big Christmas blow up? And we all knew it was going to be something to do with Bradley and Max and Stacy, because it was a big drama. And it's, oh my God, when Bradley finds out. Because, of course, like he's got to. It's like Chekhov's gun. Like, you have to, they can't get away with it. They have to be discovered, because that's the culmination of the drama. And in the end, it happened in the worst possible way, because EastEnders, that's how they construct their drama. Like, what's the most dramatic way for this to unfold? On the day of Bradley and... it was afterwards. It was after their wedding. Like very short, either later in the day or a few days afterwards, they were the Bradley and Stacy and Max and other members of the family were all around their house watching the wedding video that they had made, like a VHS tape of this wedding video. And they were watching it, and it was all very nice. And then the video ended, but then it still had like the outtakes and like what had been recorded on the tape prior to that, and it was like various other outtakes from the wedding. And they had, God knows why they did this. I mean, it seemed very unrealistic, but whatever. It got you to where you wanted to go. They had a camera set up in Stacy's bedroom while she was like getting her hair done for the wedding. Like on the day of the wedding, they recorded all of the makeup and because I guess you record everything on a wedding. I don't know. My wife and I got married at a sandwich shop. I don't know about like big fancy weddings. But they had a big fancy wedding, white dress and, all the kind of maids of honor and, blah, blah, bloody. And after Stacey had her makeup done, this was on their wedding day, this video was taken. Max came into the room and started saying to Stacy, "Oh, you don't want to be with my son Bradley. He's a prat. Like I'm a real man. I can make you happy. He can never make you happy. Blah blah blah." And this was all being recorded because they'd never turned the tape off and they didn't know they were being recorded. And then they ended up like snogging and on camera. And Bradley and all the family are watching this because it's all playing. And Max is like, "Oh, let's turn this tape off. We don't need to watch it. No, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We want to watch this." And of course, it ends up being this. And of course, and this is all. They're all. When we talk about awkward, all in the room, all the other family members who had no idea any of this was even going on, all watching this video of the bride's father-in-law to be copping off with the bride and saying, you would rather be with me than my son. What a betrayal! What a family betrayal! And this happened on Christmas. And Bradley went absolutely nuts and ran off. And Max tried to go talk to him. And I can't remember exactly what, but Bradley ended up taking a dive off the roof of the local pub and did a splat on the ground and was killed. So not only did Max betray his son, in a romantic context by shagging his wife, he also led pretty direct. I wouldn't even say indirectly, pretty directly to Bradley's death because he pitched himself off a roof. Yeah, I don't remember if it happened like how much later it happened, but like Bradley would never have gone off that roof were it not for what his dad had done. It's a wild show, and they've had lots and lots of crazy things happen in it over the years, and it's kicking off all again right now. There's a serial. Oh, I don't know if it goes as far as a serial killer, but there's a guy on the square now on the show who's killed his wife, and now he's killed this woman who discovered that he killed his wife to keep her quiet, and stuck her in the trunk of his car. And that's kind of where the show ended last night. We don't know what's going on now. There might not be any new ones until the new year. They had to stop making it for a while because of all the lockdown stuff. It's actually really interesting to watch because you can see how you don't have to be an expert in like how films are filmed, shows are recorded, to see all the different ways in which they've had to make the show around the COVID restrictions. Like you don't see characters kiss anymore. They don't get like really up close. Every now and again, you can even see like a little reflection in the plexiglass that they put between the actors to kind of keep them separated. They try to shoot around that, but every now and again, you'll spot like little weird things like that. It's been interesting to watch, for that reason and many others. But we stopped watching it. It's funny. I'm going to out my mother-in-law here. I've watched it since the 80s when I was a kid. Watched it all the time. Loved it. And then, and I mostly continued watching it into my adult years. When I first came out to America, I found an American TV channel that showed it. And now there's an app. There's a subscription app service you can get called BritBox that has a bunch of British television, and they have it. And they have it same day. Like if a new episode comes out in England on Monday, we get it Monday as well. So we get it the same day. So you get to stay right up to date with it. And, every now and again, I've kind of drifted away from the show, like, it's not holding my interest, or, it's on most nights of the week, like, it's a lot to keep up with, and you drift away from the show, and then you drift back, and you're like, wait, who's this character? And, sometimes if you drifted away from a soap opera for a long time, it can be hard to kind of reintegrate yourself back into it, because, oh, wait, he's married to her now, and this character's being played by a different actor, and so much shit changes, it can be hard to keep up with everything that's going on. But what was funny is we got my mother-in-law, Linda, who's in the chat right now, into watching it. And she's become hooked on it as well. And even after Leah and I stopped watching it for a few months, because we just, it just kind of fell out of our TV rotation, even though we were really into the show, my mother-in-law kept watching it because she was really, really into it. And I said to Leah, I said to my wife, I want to get back into it because I'm starting to hear some really amazing stuff about like the big Christmas storylines are coming to a boil. Like usually around October, you can kind of get a sense of like where the big Christmas build-up is going. Like, oh, it's going to be about this. This is the plot line that they've been kind of percolating the whole year, and now you can see it starting to like kind of the temperature's rising to a boiling point, and it's all going to blow up on Christmas. Every year they do this. Every year it's their big Christmas tradition on EastEnders, that show. And I kind of want to get back into it, but we haven't watched it for a few months. I'm worried that, you know, it's going to be a tough re-entry because so much shit will have changed. And, like, you need to kind of get caught. You need, like, a little previously on, like, if you haven't watched it. And Leah said, well, my mother still watches it. Maybe she can give us an update on, like, what's been going on since we stopped watching. And my wife asked my mother-in-law for this update on the show. And we got back this massive wall of text, like the longest text I've ever seen in my life of like, here's everything that happened in like the last 3 months of the show. And it was actually brilliant because it totally got us caught up with everything. I think it would have been much harder for us to get back into the show if my mother-in-law hadn't given these little cliff notes to kind of, you know, prime us up for it. And then even after that, she would call my wife and say, oh, I forgot something else. And then this happened and that happened. And we got like fully up to date. And it really did... it really did help us get back into the show. Now we're enjoying watching it again. We'll see after Christmas when the storylines die down again. We'll see if we stick with it. But there's definitely a lot of interesting stuff popping off right now in on Albert Square, the street where Eastenders, the fictional street where Eastenders takes place. RCV says next you'll be saying you watch Neighbours. I used to watch Neighbours when I was a kid. I lived in England back in the very early Kylie Minogue, you know, Jason Donovan days. Yeah, it's a good show, and I don't know if someone could just jump into it and start watching it like today. You'd have like 35 years of drama to catch up on. It's been going for a long time. Biker Grove I never watched. I watched Grange Hill. I don't know if Grange Hill is still on, but that's what I watched when I was a kid. That was like a soap opera for kids that was set inside a school, and that had some really big hard-hitting drama on it. I remember when Zammo had an overdose. They did the big. During the time of the whole like Nancy Reagan just say no, you know, anti-drug campaigns in the 80s, you know, winners don't do drugs and all that kind of stuff. They did a big storyline with this one kid on the show who was a student at the school. His name was Zammo, and he got into I think it was crack. He got into something bad, heroin, whatever it was. He was all fucked up, and he almost died on the show. And that was their big. That was their big, like, anti-drug storyline that was meant to be, like, you know, kind of in the zeitgeist. And they were, like, actually trying to do it as, like, a cautionary tale to get kids off drugs. And they even did a music video, Just Say No. It was terrible. Leah Wood says, I found the death story. Bradley was a suspect in Archie Mitchell's murder and fell off the roof during a police pursuit. That sounds about right. And then one of Max's daughters, years later, went off the roof of the same pub and she died. Telling us, if you ever see Max Branning coming your way, fucking turn around. Go the other way. No good will come of it. One of the great villains. One of the great villains in that show's history. And there have been some good ones. What did he do? Leah, do you remember? What did he do? Because that got like Lauren and Abby were up on that roof. And Abby went over the edge. No, Lauren and Abby both went over the edge. And Lauren got better. And Abby died, and I'm trying to remember what got them to that point where they went off the roof. Because I remember Max was up there on the roof with them. That was definitely something to do with him. I just can't remember what it was that he had done that both of his daughters hated him as much as they did. I mean, God, he was a horrible man, and he still is. He's always doing awful things on the show right now, Max. Terrible man, just a terrible man. Heart of gold though. All right, now should we play some? Should we play some Animal Crossing? I can never just jump into playing a game. I've always got to do my little preamble where I talk about nothing in particular. Have you noticed that? Oh, no, it's just me. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on over here. If I go here, will this work? It will. Max was on the roof because he was going to commit suicide, and the girls went up to talk him down and then went over. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Can't remember what he wanted to kill himself over. I like my New Year's theme. Look at the balloons. Look at those nice balloons floating around. Nice alerts. Like if you subscribe or whatever, you get this nice little alert. Look. Look at that. The sound effect's a bit generic. Feels like it should be more like Party Poppers or whatever. But I like the alert. Tanya told the girls Max murdered Steven and they cut him out. Oh, right, okay. Fucking hell, yeah. Bloody hell, everything that's gone on that show. It's hard to remember everything that's happened on that show. Leah remembers it better than I do. A lot of drama, though. A lot of drama. We've made it halfway through the week. Oh, I guess technically it's Wednesday. Who bloody keeps track? Oh, by the way, come back late. Quick programming note. I'll go to my face cam here for this. Quick programming note. Come back to this channel at around 5 p.m. Pacific time today. And we're doing another, my good friend, former co-host of the Kind of Funny Xcast, Alana Pierce, is doing another all-star private Fall Guys lobby, which is going to be like 30 or 40 of us, various streamers, personalities, people you know from the interwebs, will all be playing in a private Fall Guys lobby later today. And I believe we'll also be dispensing the code into our various chats. So if you want to play with us, and you're on Fall Guys, PC version only. It doesn't support PlayStation. But if you want to join us at 5 o'clock and also have Fall Guys ready to go, we'll give you a 5-digit code and you can play with us. But whether you want to play, whether you just want to watch, come by. 5 o'clock Pacific time. It's going to be fun. And yeah, they really do need to get the crossplay going. You're quite right about that. I'm sure it's on their list, but they've got so many fish to fry right now. They're only a small team. Try to cut them some slack. But yeah, there's really no excuse. I would like to think that like by this time next year, Fall Guys will be on Xbox, Switch, fucking Mac, Stadia, all over. And that it'll be fully crossplay. That would be wonderful. I would love that. Look at my nice new outfit that I got. Got my Tottenham Hotspur colours here. Look at this dark blue and yellow. And I got a nice little hat. I've got a nice little hat here. You can see what time it is. It says so on my little clock there. It's 11 a.m. Actually, I've got that covered up by my camera. It's 11 a.m. here on the West Coast, Best Coast. Will Fall Guys become an esport? Maybe. I mean, I've competed in prize money tournaments for Fall Guys. Didn't do very well. Semi-finalist was the best I got. But, Kate's played in tournaments where there's like, $10,000 on the line. I know that's not like big money esports wise. But yeah, I do think that Fall Guys is going to get bigger on the competitive scene because it's just fun to watch. It's a fun game to watch. It's a fun game to spectate, to commentate, to participate. I ordered a bunch of stuff yesterday from Nook Shopping, and yes, indeed, here it is. I got a lot of cider because you got to have a lot of alcohol on New Year's Eve. I don't drink, but for my guests, you like to have a lot of drink in the house. Now, I don't know if everyone was here yesterday, but I have been working on, as you know, the old animal talking set. I struck the set, took it down, turned it into a very lovely Christmas room, which I've really enjoyed over the holiday period. And now, I don't know what I'm doing down here at the moment, but this is trying to turn it into a New Year's Eve party room. And one of my big ideas is essentially, I'm going to try to make this, I want to make this table bigger so that I can really go all out in terms of, offering my guests wonderful foods and things like that. Let's see here. So, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to come over here a little bit. Let's see. Okay, I need to move. I need to give the game a lot of room here. I'm going to be very kind to the game. I'm not going to give the game grief today. I'm going to be nice to the game. Okay, and then push this over like this. Okay, all right, so they won't. Okay, let me do a quick thingamajigger here. Hold on, I'm gonna do this. This is what I gotta do. If I move the gong over like that, that should allow me to move. Do a little. Yep, I can slip back and forth. So now I've got 2 tables, and I can put more things on it. Let's see. Oh yes. Oh yes. What else we got? Table setting. I mean, does that look appropriate there? I don't know. I just want to get the more liquor on there. And I know there's other food that there's other stuff happening as well. Okay. Let's try put another one here. Let me put the last one there. No, okay, so I got to do a little movie here. That's what we do. Move the whole thing there like that. Get this up there. Okay. Where to get a pet puppy on Animal Crossing? It was a Christmas gift. It was one of the Christmas gifts in the Nook store over the holiday period. All right, okay. So now we got... I kind of would like that that table setting to me not be sticking over the edge like that. Will it let me move it? No, it's got to hang off the edge like that. That's a bit shitty. I don't like the way Animal Crossing does that. It makes me want to take that down, actually. Okay, I got another space here for some food instead. We'll go see what they've got in the Nook store, and if there's nothing good, I'll take something out of my inventory. I know I've got other food items, but I want to see if they have any of the special New Year's stuff that they're selling right now. They have all these like different world foods and things that you can get for New Year's, and you collect the whole set. Let's go take a look. Yesterday they didn't have anything. Hopefully they have something today. Kind of bummed me out. Okay, they've got the Kwanzaa candles again, but not what I actually want. Well, that's a bummer. No food items for me. Actually, I do kind of like this little tea set. It's pretty cheap. I'll buy that. Maybe I can put that out. Maybe have some New Year's tea. I have like 3 of those drum sets. When we were first doing Animal Talking, everyone sent me drum sets. Oh, you got to have a drum set. Now I have like 4 of them, including a customized one with Adam's stupid logo on it. All right. I do like the tea set. Maybe we'll put that on the table. What do we got? Let's see what we got. Made out good yesterday. I got some really this nice woolly hat that I got. Got that in various colors. The nice duffel coat. What else we got? And I think I do. I kind of like that color actually. Might get that one for myself. I have the rugby shirts. Got the quilted pants. Full body tights. What's going on here? Well, it could be Green Man. I don't know about this. What is the point of this? Like improvisational art? I do like that. Velour boots. Not seen those before. Well, I'll buy that sweater. Hello, NBA kiddo. Oh, and hello, HP Pavilion. Thanks for coming by. HP Pavilion is one of the streamers that we raided recently, and she was really nice. I liked her channel a lot. Glad to see you here, HP Pavilion. I hope you'll hang around. Glad to have met you. Thanks for coming by. How long have I been playing Animal Crossing? Since it, I mean, this version of it since it came out. Oh, I got a BRB. I got to move the car for someone. So I'm sorry about this. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Just had to move the car for someone. Where was I? Did the clothes. Ryoga-chan, hello. Thanks for coming by. Breakbeats. Crafty Gamer Lady. Marcone Antelius. Oh, did I miss some subs? Oh, shit. You did that one. Did you do that while I stepped away? Mr. Ista. Gifting 2 tier 1 subs to Scottish Prodigy and Marcone Antelius. Or Marcone. I don't know. Ponskus. Hello. Lovely to see you all here. Go check in on my lovely perfect snowboy that I made yesterday. Oh, maybe I'll get to make another one too. Here's another snowboy. So this worked out very well yesterday. I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to stress. I'm just going to roll a couple of snowballs together and see what happens. I'm going to eyeball it based on everything I've learned about making snowboys. But I'm not going to like stress out and go, what about now? What about now? What about now? I'm just going to roll them together and let the dung beetle. Let the Animal Crossing gods play with us for their sport. I should get this dung beetle while I'm here. Where's my net? Where's my net? There it is. Okay. Oh, I didn't have it registered. That's weird. I already gave that to the museum, but I can sell another one. Let's keep going here. Mustn't forget to get the large snowflake from this one as well while I'm here. Oh, that's big. That's definitely big enough for the body. Oh, that might even be too big. What was my favorite PlayStation 1 game? I didn't really have one. I never had a PlayStation 1. PlayStation 2 was the first one I got. I didn't like the PlayStation 1. I thought the graphics were shitty. N64 and PlayStation 1, which were basically the same generation, that was the generation that I thought had the shittiest graphics. Let's see. How's that look? Does that look like it's there? Okay, I said I wasn't going to overdo it. I'm going in. 2 in a row! 2 in a row! I am getting good. I am getting good. Is it 2021 where you live at? No, I don't think it's 2021 for anyone yet. Yeah, you just got to like turn off your targeting computer and let the force take over. That's the way to get a perfect snowboy. I'm just knocking them out now. Just knocking them out. Getting all these large snowflakes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. What have we got going on over here in the Nook Miles area? Oh, yeah, make snowboys. Build snowfolk. Do you live in England? No, I'm from England originally, but I live in California now. Okay, got another snowflake. I honestly don't have a ton to do right now. In I mean, New Year's Eve is tomorrow. That's when there'll be like new events to do for the actual countdown. Hey Hopkins, what's going on, dude? Let's talk. Gary Jr. You gonna? Ooh, I can hear a balloon. Oh, it's over there. Come on now. Come on now. Give me something good. Oh, I don't want it to fall in the water. Oh, it's over the... Oh, my God. It's over the lake. It's going to go in the raw water if I shoot that. How's Piper doing? Is she as bad as Kate says? I'm going to go check in on Piper in just a minute. She lives just down the road here. But, like, in answer to your question, it's so far at least, no, I don't think she is as bad as Kate says. Kate had some particular kind of beef with Piper, but I still to this day can't figure out what the problem was. Oh, God, is that going to go in the... I'm trying to... Where's the shadow? I feel like that's going to fall in the water. Yeah, it is. I've got to wait for it to come over here a little bit before I shoot it. Yeah, you can hear the balloon. It plays like a whistly wind sound. It helps if you're wearing headphones. Come on. I'm thinking now. Yeah, got it. Let's see what we got. Give me something good. A gold print tee. Huh. Maybe I'll check that out when I get back home. A little bit too cold for wearing a t-shirt outdoors. Okay, now where is Piper? I think this is where Piper moved in. So let's check in on her. Let's see what she's doing. How are you streaming your gameplay? I use a piece of software called Streamlabs OBS. Oh, Piper's out. She's out playing. Okay, I gotta go find. Where do you think she could be? And you know, there's various different pieces of hardware and stuff involved in the streaming of the games. Ooh, money. Thanks, Reverend Catino. I'm glad you like the island. My island is really not as anywhere nearly as fancy as some. You should go see my wife's island or some other people's islands that are super duper, amazingly fancy. I never put that much effort into my island. I just put a lot of flowers. If you want people to say nice things about your island, but you don't want to do a lot of work, just plant a lot of flowers. But I didn't do any of that apart from building ramps. I didn't really do any terraforming or landscaping or like island, remodeling or anything like that. I did a few things, like I planted a bamboo forest up here, so if I ever need bamboo, I know I can just come and get it all from one place. Things like that. Oh, can I not get back there? I've got to go around here to get that weed. Okay. All right. Do you use TikTok? No. I'm about 30 years too old for that, I think. Yeah, the Piper is the villager that Kate had a real issue with, and had like a whole viral series of content about the issues she was having with Piper. I mean, it's early yet, sometimes, the issues you might have with someone don't become apparent right away. Like, you have to spend some time with them before you realize, like, what it is about them that's making you annoyed or whatever. I gotta take this call. Hold on a sec. That phone the number that just showed up on my caller ID looked like the number of someone that I would want to talk to. You know what it was? Chinese spam. You get a lot of that? Maybe, I don't know if you get it countrywide, but here in California, we get a lot of Chinese spam. As soon as I hear ni hao, I just hang up. Because it's going to be some kind of scam. I don't know where Piper is. You know what I should do? I should do a quick beachcomber for my DIY. Looks like it's not up here. Unless it's on this last little stretch here of beach. No, it's not. Okay. Gotta find the day. There's always... Animal Crossing pro tip. Every day there's always one DIY washed up on your beach. Oh, there's Gulliver. Maybe I'll help Gulliver today. I usually don't bother with him. Oh, you have to bother him. This is so annoying, though. You have to do this so many times before he'll wake up. Come on now. Oh, it's raining right now. Is it hail? What is that? Oh, those are the snowflakes still. Okay, here he is. I can't remember what you get from him. Does he help you? He fell off the side of his boat. This seems to happen a lot to Gulliver. Gotta pick up the communicator parts for him. So when Gulliver, I mean, he's a sailor. He likes a drink. He likes a good time. Nothing wrong with that. He does need to stop falling off the side of his boat, though. Oh, if you hit Gulliver with a net, he wakes up faster. That's kind of good to know. So the way to find the I can't talk this morning. The way to find the communicator parts is basically to hold on. It looks like Dottie's got something on her mind. What's going on over here? What are you thinking about, Dottie? You better not be thinking about leaving. No. You stay right here. No, I like you, Dottie. I want you to stay. Okay. Dottie's one of my favorites. I don't want her to go anywhere. Glad I nipped that in the bud. Yeah, so the way to find these communicator parts for Gulliver is basically just as if you were looking for clams. There's one right there. If it's squirting out little bits of water, it could be a communicator part. So this way I can look for communicator parts and look for my daily DIY as well while I'm here. Getting lots done on the beach. Just look for those little squirty holes. Squirty. And, you know, there's always the villager DIYs as well. Not really paying attention here. Where's my squirts? Sometimes you can get a communicator part in Resident Service as well in the Lost and Found box. Where's my squirts? Well, there's the DIY hiding up all the way up here in the top corner. Let's see what we got. I was relaxing yesterday while reading comics when I thought of this recipe. Alright, why not? A shell bed. I already know it. Do you have a Discord? Yeah, I do actually. And it even has a vanity URL. There it is. It's discord.gg/log. Boom. And there's all the Discord information you could ever hope for. It's not very active. It's pretty quiet. It's not a super busy Discord. It's just a chill spot. It's not one of these Discords that has like millions of different channels and like thousands of people constantly chatting. It's more like it's more of a chill space. I don't do a whole lot with it, but it's there. It's there. Sometimes we organize Among Us games and stuff there. Hello, good night, Moon. Happy New Year's Eve to you also. Alright, how many of these do I have now? I think I need 2 more, right? Oh, 1 more. Okay, 1 more and I can sort him out. Can't remember what Gulliver gives you. I'm pretty sure it's something worthless, though. While I'm here, let's see if there's a villager DIY in here. Oh, there is. Queenie's working on something. What's up, Queenie? Fancy rose wreath. I feel like I might have that as well, but let's see. A lot of floral things knocking around. All right, looks like I don't know it. Helping Gulliver 30 times unlocks the gold shovel. Oh, god damn it. I mean, I would love a gold shovel. I really don't like helping Gulliver, though. 30 times, that's a lot. He doesn't pop up all that often, either. Bloody hell. All right, another recipe in the recipe book. How did you get the Mario theme to play when you talk to villagers? Yeah, you go talk to Isabel and tell her you want to change the island tune, and then when you compose it, I found a YouTube video that has like different jingles from like lots of popular things. And it was the note sequence from the Mario jingle. I copied that into my game because I thought it was cool. Ooh, money tree. See another money tree up here. Get a little shaky. Alright, looking good. Get this thing knocked down with my golden axe. I never did play Wario Land games. No, I never. I don't really. I'm not a big fan of Wario and Waluigi, to be honest with you. I understand why they exist, but I kind of hate them. Particularly Waluigi. Get me started on that fucker. Come on, Gary. There we go. Are you looking forward to visiting Super Nintendo World in Japan? Yeah, I would love to, but, you know, it's not going to be until after COVID dies down, obviously, and it's probably not going to be until the park dies down. I would love to go, but, I mean, I'm thinking at least like a year away. Until that was a realistic prospect. I've never been to Japan, and I'm looking at all these like Japan travel videos and street food videos and stuff like that, and it is making me want to go, to be honest. And Super Nintendo World is obviously a very, also a very compelling reason to go. Where is it, in Kyoto? Where did they build it? Where did they build Super Nintendo World? Because you have to think about like what your whole travel plan is. Like if you want to go to Tokyo and Kyoto, I don't think they're necessarily super close to one another. So you'd be traveling around. They are. I do believe they are building one in Florida. Oh, it's in Osaka. I do believe they are building one in Florida as well, but that's coming later. Plus, who wants to go to Florida? Come on, I need one more communicator part. Oh, there's a thing up here. Or did I miss it? I just saw it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Now we've got 5. Yeah, I think Star Wars Land calmed down eventually. Right? I've not been to Galaxy's Edge, but I've heard that it did eventually calm down. So it's not as it was initially impossible. You're mad if you go to it unless you've got like some sort of super VIP status or whatever, which I definitely do not have. You are going to be, you know, going to like a new attraction at Disneyland or Universal Studios. I remember when they first opened Harry Potter World, it looked like a fucking nightmare. It looked like hell on earth. So many people. Okay. Okay, we've got you fixed up, Gulliver. We got you all fixed up, Gulliver. Hold on a second. Yeah, you'd be surprised how difficult it is to get VIP status at these things. Wasn't it Shonda Rhimes who's made literally made billions of dollars with a Disney company through her TV shows? Like, couldn't get extra tickets for her friends to go to Disneyland. They were like, why should we give them to you? It's like, well, maybe because I've made billions of dollars for your company. And she fucks off to Netflix. Because she didn't feel like they were treating her right. Fucking right. Good for her. Absolutely correct. That's how it should be. All right. I don't feel like there's a ton left for me to do. It's that, you know, just like in real life, there's that kind of down week between. I could go looking for Piper, but I'd rather just wait for her to come home. I'm not that desperate to be friends with her. Hey, Hopkins. Hopkins is my overall favorite. Yeah, I haven't seen Bridgerton yet, but I see a lot of people talking about it right now. It's not like Netflix trying to do their kind of Downton Abbey thing, but like even more scandalous. I think I can see how there'd be an audience for that. Did you watch? No, I haven't watched Queen's Gambit. Like, I'm constantly embarrassed. I don't know why, but like maybe it's because I watch too much YouTube bullshit. Like, there's so many prestige TV shows that I'm really, really behind on. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, there's a ton of shows I still need to watch. Lively plaid dress. Okay. Star Wars Celebration. Are they doing a Star Wars Celebration in 2022? I've never been to one of those either. I've never been to Star Wars Celebration. Not even the year Rogue One came out. I didn't go. Okay. Let's sell a bunch of stuff. Is there going to be a New Year's event quest? There is definitely something tomorrow. I don't know too much about what it is, but you're collecting different food items from around the world for a party, and then there's a countdown at midnight. But other than that, I am not super aware of any events. Well, I'll find out when I log in tomorrow. Isabel will tell me all about it. I'm not the kind of person that necessarily needs to know, you know, all the stuff ahead of time. You know, fucking time traveling and reading up on the blogs, you know, about what's going to happen. Like, I'll find out when I log in and play the game. That's how it's supposed to be, I think. Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to go in there. Yeah, I should check the Nook shopping app as well to make sure that I haven't missed anything. I think there's like a grape thing that I don't get yet, that I don't have yet. Let me see if I can order that right now. It's a good point. Thank you, Goodnight Moon, for reminding me about that. I forgot that was an option. Let's see. Nook shopping. Oh, no, wrong one. Try that again. Nook shopping. Okay, special goods. Here it is. Yeah, so I don't have the 12 grape dish, so I should order that. I have everything else. I have the Berliner donuts. I have the New Year's noodles. And I have the sparkling cider. There is more. There's definitely more than that. I don't have all of it yet. It's not showing up in my shop for some reason. Oh, look at my Christmas sleigh out there. Still looks so good. The house looks so Christmassy. I do like the Berliner donuts. All right, let's see here. Yeah, I should watch Death of 2020 as well. I like Charlie Brooker. All his stuff is always good. Put that in storage. Put that in storage. Storage. Crafting materials away for another day. Some don't come out until January 1st. That makes sense. All right, let's see. What do we got here? What do we got here clothing-wise? Ooh, a lively plaid dress. I do actually kind of like it. Goes well with my hat. Gold print tee. What do we got here? Why not? I'm gonna dress for indoors right now because I'm probably not gonna go back out. Snow's falling outside. It's cold. I want to be cozy indoors. What can I? We don't need the hat. We don't need the t-shirt. We don't really need any of this. Maybe a nice Argyle sweater. Or do I have my cricket jumpers? I really like those. That's more of a summertime thing though. Let me see. Yeah, some casual pants. Oh, look, the socks go. Look, the socks match my sweater. Look at how well I've got this figured out here. And maybe some nice cozy slippers. Oh yes. Oh yes. Perfect. Look at this. Perfect for just dossing around the house. Look at this. Okay. So now I can put this nice little tea set here. Still don't like the way it sits on the end there, but I mean it's better than nothing. Like, I got my donuts, I got my noodles, I got my cake, I got a tea set, and I've got some cider. I need to push that back one. I didn't realize that wasn't. There we go. Okay. Rack up them pinball scores. So yeah, this party room. I don't know. It's a thing. You know, it's a it's if you want to come to a New Year's Eve party, I mean, why not come to this one, right? Seems pretty good. I got donuts, I got noodles, I got cake, I got tea, I got cider, I got games, I got a big chocolate log over here still. A snow globe. I got a harp, I got a gong. Could ring in the new year with my gong. I got a jukebox playing party tunes. Got fireworks on the wall. I mean, what more could you ask? It's very good. I think I'm all set for tomorrow night now. We have a very nice New Year's Eve party at my house, down in my basement. Very, very good. Very good. All right. So I think we're about ready to wrap up the game here. Let's go over here. I'm going to go here. I still have a couple of... hold on a second. Let's turn this off. There we go. We got that. Okay, that's done. Oh, Animal Crossing. Hey, Nano. Thanks for coming by. Good to see you here as always. Let's check something real quick. Ooh, we've still got our music. There you go. Oh, yeah, it's all kicking off. Sleep mode for the Nintendo Switch. Put you back to sleep until next time. Did you ever meet a celebrity then wish you hadn't? I think so. I don't think I've had. I've definitely had experiences meeting celebrities, and I'm like, oh, they're not a nice person, or a bit of an asshole or whatever. I'm not like sorry I met someone, not like, oh my god, like it ruined their movies for me or anything like that. What's the beverage of choice? Just coffee. I'm just drinking coffee. There was a I was into this, for those who were on the channel earlier. I'm not gonna stick around. I'm not gonna stream for like too much longer, but I did want to check out a couple of little videos and then we'll raid someone. As you know, I'm really enjoying watching these kind of Asian travelogue food videos right now. Dancing Bacons, that's the channel. That's the channel you want to be a part of. Dancing Bacons, let me tell you. And he goes to all kinds of interesting places in Japan and Singapore and other places. And I thought this one was, I thought it was interesting. It struck me that it would be interesting. So here is a vending machine. It's a salmon. It says, you'll notice it's the world's first Norwegian salmon ATM. You can get premium frozen raw salmon from Norway. It doesn't say if it's farmed or wild. My guess is it's farmed. If it's wild, they'll make a song and dance about it. But you can get fresh salmon. I guess not fresh because it's raw. I mean, it's frozen, but nevertheless, Norwegian salmon ATM. Come on now. This is in Singapore. So I was kind of interested to check out how this works. And then there's a spicy noodles one that I want to watch as well. Man, some of the who was here yesterday? Did you see that? That garlic cheese toast thing that they made? Oh my god, unbelievable! Some of the food last night on this channel was just off the charts. There's all your nutritional content for your salmon. Takes various credit cards. Okay. All right. Okay. Telling you, this guy Dancing Bacons, he's got a great channel. He goes to all these really interesting places, and eats incredible food. Yeah, the one they rolled up into a cup, that was the garlic cheese toast. That was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I desperately want to eat that. If I could eat anything off the channel that we saw yesterday, it would be that garlic cheese toast. So there you go. There's a nice, perfect salmon fillet ready to cook straight out of the machine. For $4, it's pretty good. Yourself another piece? Why not? Have a couple of pieces. Good for you. All right, now what are you going to do? Are you going to cook it? What are you going to do with it? There's quite a bit left in this video. I'm curious to know what he's going to do now. Oh, he's going to weigh it. Okay. I wouldn't want it to give you a whole salmon because then you've got to debone it and fillet it and do all that kind. That's hard to do. I'm not a good enough chef to debone a whole fish and chop the head. I want to deal with the fucking head of the fish. So like this is all pre-boned and you know, basically ready to cook. Why is he getting this out in the park? Like he's not. Is he going to eat this raw? What is he doing? Cook it. You got to cook it. Maybe he's going to cook it. Okay. I mean, that is definitely salmon. I want to know what he's going to do with the rest of the time he's got on this video. Cook it up. Has he got a barbecue grill out there? I mean, it looks like good salmon. Look at that. Perfectly pink. Sometimes they do that with chemicals, though. My guessing is that it's not wild salmon. This is like farm-raised salmon, which is never as good. Is he going to fucking eat this raw? I think he is. Or is he going to cook it? Is he just seasoning it to cook it? He's got to have a little grill or something. A little portable grill. There you go. There you go. This guy's not fucking around. Now, what's at the bottom there? Is it like charcoal? Like, this is one of those things that's like really easy to make. Really easy to get going. Instant grill set. Okay, so yeah, that supports it. Okay, you light it. Super easy to light. It's got to be like some super combustible material that they use. I don't know what it is. Okay, so that's burning away nicely. Get that warmed up. Tell you, this guy's on the next level. Get the salmon out of the vending machine. Bring your own portable disposable grill. And fucking cook it up right there in the park. Oh yeah, it is. There's little charcoal briquettes in there. Look at that. Yeah, that'll get really, really hot. Look at that, nice and hot. The coals are all nice and white. That's a really hot grill right there. You can tell when those coals are white like that. Oh yes, oh yes. Get that salmon on there. Grill it up. Yeah, I've seen those things before. They're cheap. They're cheap and they're disposable. Like basically, when you're done, you just throw the whole thing away. It's like a one-time use thing. Useful for when you go camping, things like that. Or, you know, if you're going to your local salmon vending machine and you just can't wait until you get home to cook it, just do it right there. It's cooking up nicely. Is he going to flip it? Oh, it's sticking to the grill. Yeah, salmon's tricky like that. Kind of did him a favor taking the skin off, really. Because not everyone likes the skin. Some people do. Yeah, he's going to eat it. I don't like the skin. I usually cut it off. Okay. He sped up time. It's kind of freaking me out, the super fast traffic sounds. Definitely cooking up nicely. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be raw. I think he's cooking. He's cooked that quite well. Nice bit of browning on it. Yeah, I mean he's more likely to. Yeah, you're right. More likely to overcook it. It's not going to be raw. But I mean, right now that looks like a well cooked piece of salmon to me. You never want to overcook it because then it gets dry, and dry salmon is not tasty. So much of salmon's in the texture. You want to get it while it's still moist, moist and flaky, not dry and flaky. I mean, I don't know. That looks good to me. That looks like that to me looks like a well cooked piece of salmon. I could be wrong. Self-heating container, $1.43. This guy is next level. I'm telling you. Heating pack. Is that one of these things where you crack it and it generates heat? Oh, is he going to cook the other piece using this technique? No. Cold or room temperature water? I should hold on a second. I should change the title of the stream. I should change it to just chatting, because anyone looking for Animal Crossing content right now is going to be disappointing. Tasty food videos. There we go. Let's change the title of the stream. There we go. Boom. Okay. Now we can. And now we can go back. All right. So you leave this in for 15 minutes. He's leaving it in there. Any thoughts on the recent Tom Cruise rant? I didn't read it. I thought he was right to tell people that they should respect the COVID safety restrictions more seriously, though. I didn't listen to the rant, so I can't comment on the tone. But yeah, he was right. He was right to call people on it. I think. Fuck around with that stuff. Get the whole movie shut down. Hundreds of people lose their jobs. Plus, you know, COVID. You might actually get it. Alright, he's cooked that for 15 minutes in this plastic, in what appears to be a Tupperware. There's no way that's cooked. I mean, maybe it is, but it definitely doesn't look as good as a piece that you've grilled, right? No browning, it's not as pink. That looks like he's microwaved it. I guess technically he steamed it. Has he steamed it? That's what he's done, right? That's steamed salmon. I mean, I ask you, which of those two pieces of fish looks more appetizing? It's not even close, is it? I mean, I'm sure they're both quite tasty, but the grilled one's going to be better. It's going to be crispier. It's going to be flakier, I think. I love that he just cooked these in the park. Absolutely brilliant. This guy is a genius. Tastes like fresh salmon with smoky taste. What about the steamed portion? Surprisingly, also good. Still juicy. This guy's brilliant. 2 million views on this video. I'm not surprised this guy gets so many views. I find his videos really interesting. And they're kind of calming, too. They, you know, no, there's no extraneous commentary. It's just, you know, here's the food. No fucking around. Straight to the content. Straight to the content. Hot Meals vending machine in Japan. Let's check this one out. A place to get hot meals from vending machines 24/7. Brilliant. Look at this. What do they got here? Hot dogs? Burgers? French fries? What looks like they look like croquettes? No English, but there's pictures of each choice. Okay. Fair play. You got your burgers there. What are they? I don't know what they are. Cooking timing, amount of pieces, and weight is also stated. Okay. Takoyaki? What is takoyaki? I'm not familiar with that. Octopus meatballs. Oh wow. Is it like is it like squid? Is it like calamari? I've never had that. I like calamari though. Takoyaki, fried balls of dough with a bit of octopus inside. I would try that. I would try that. Yeah, I would definitely give that a try. It sounds delicious. You can get takoyaki at most sushi places. Next time I'm at a sushi place, probably sometime in late 2021, I'll keep an eye out for that. Or maybe if we order from a sushi place. Because I'd be interested in checking that. He's ordered some. Look, he's got it here. The takoyaki octopus ball. Yeah. $3.43. Octopus balls. Who knew? I mean, the fucking Japanese, apparently. I'm telling you, they're so far ahead of us. I was saying this all yesterday. They're so far ahead of us. It's a joke. They're already living in the year 3000. 8-piece as well. I mean, that's enough for 2 people. Bonito flakes, which are often a topping on takoyaki. Okay, I'm learning a lot here. Takoyaki. I'm putting this on the list. I'm making a memory note here. Takoyaki. Next time I'm at like street food or sushi place or whatever, if I see that on the menu, I'm going to give them a try. Look at that. They almost look like little mini quiches or something. Seaweed powder seasoning. That looks good too. Oh, I love seaweed. One of the interesting when you go to Chinese restaurants in England, it's really common, but you don't get it here at all. It's a strange cultural difference between Chinese food in England and Chinese food in America. Is that Chinese food in England you always get as an appetizer. Like they practically bring it to the table like bread. But you can also order it, and I always order a bunch of it because I love it. It's crispy fried seaweed. And I always use the joke that it looks like the Incredible Hulk's pubes because it's like crispy, crunchy, curly, whirly seaweed that really does look like pubes, but it's green. And I would, that was my silly joke when I was younger. Oh, it looks like the Incredible Hulk's pubes, or the Jolly Green Giant's pubes, because it does. But it's really there's this really sweet taste to it. But it's really good. I don't know if anyone else here is familiar with crispy fried seaweed. If it's just a weird Chinese food thing that only pops up in England, but I never see it on American Chinese menus. And I wish, because I love it, but it's one of those weird things that like I only ever saw it in England. Very strange. I don't know if it's more authentically Chinese or less authentically Chinese to have like crispy fried seaweed on a Chinese menu. I just know that like America doesn't have it, but English Chinese food does. What's he ordered now? Hot dogs? I love the packaging. It's like Miyazaki illustrations of hot dogs. You know what I mean? It's kind of whimsical illustrations. I could watch these videos fucking endlessly. They're so interesting. Hold on a second. I just want to do one thing real quick. Give me 1 second here. Okay, do that. Done that. Done that. Done that. Back over here. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Let's get to these hot dogs. These can't possibly be good, can they? Some kind of relish under there already. That looks like, yeah, ketchup and relish you've already put under there. Grainy mustard and a bit of ketchup. Okay. All right. Can that possibly be good? He says so. This compact hot dog is flavorful. Yeah, they don't look brilliant, but again, like, yeah, out of a vending machine, 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever, this is your only option. I bet you it hits the spot. And you get 2 of them as well. What's he got this time? Ooh, French fries. $3.43. Maybe the guy that makes these machines is a Halo fan. These fries can't be good, can they? Fuck, they look decent, actually. They look decent. Get a bit of salt to put on top. Okay. I mean, I don't mind. I like ketchup on fries, but like a really good French fry shouldn't need ketchup. Ketchup can definitely help out a French fry, but a good French fry can stand on its own without ketchup. Are you a crispy or a floppy French fry guy? I don't like them to be too crispy. I like them to have like a little bit of a crispy edges. But I don't like them to be too crispy crunchy. The way that we make them at home here, we get like the ones out of a freezer bag, but we make them in the air fryer. They come out really good. What is your favorite fast food French fry? Good question, No Carnage. I think overall I would say Wendy's, but I like McDonald's French fries as well. Worst? Burger King. What's he got here? Rice ball. Okay. But yeah, I like the Wendy's ones, especially since they started making them with sea salt. They made a bit. Oh, Wendy's fries are made with sea salt now, but it's good. They're really good. And you know, the interesting McDonald's is funny. It really depends on like where you get them out of each batch. Like I'm never happier than when I go to McDonald's and order some French fries, and you just get that lucky lottery of like you're gonna get the first bag of French fries out of the new batch that they just took out of the fryer and freshly salted, because that very straight out of the fryer and straight into the bag, that's when they're like hottest, saltiest, tastiest, crispiest. Like those are the but if you get them towards the end of the batch, they're going to be a bit they'll still be okay, but they're going to be a bit soggier. But yeah, you got to time it so that you get your French fries right at the top of that fresh batch out of the basket. Thoughts on In-N-Out fries? I know the In-N-Out fries are very divisive. I like them. I don't love them. I think they're okay. I like them. If I'm going to get them, I'm going to get them animal style with the special sauce on. But they're okay. I like In-N-Out burgers better than I like the fries, but I like them both. My favorite thing about the In-N-Out fries is you can see how fresh they are because they have the machine. They have the guy chopping up the potatoes with the big machine he puts them through. It's like a big handheld thing, and it goes through, and then you basically get like a fresh raw potato, peeled, straight through the machine that chops it up into French fries, straight into the hot oil, straight into your face. That is like as fresh a French fry as you're ever going to get, and that there's something to be said for that certainly. Combo includes fries and a nugget. So what's he got here? A burger with some fries and a nugget? I like the little mini combo idea. For the indecisive. What kind of burger is that? Is it just like a beef burger? Like a hamburger? Not sure about that French fry. I mean, that nugget. That looks dodgy. But it's juicy. He gives it the thumbs up. I like Super Duper Burger as well. Have you ever had Super Duper Burger? I don't know if you've got one of those out by where you live. But they make good burgers. I like those better than Johnny Rockets, I think. They make good fries. My favorite burger in the city, there's a place here called Uncle Boy's. And it's like a hole-in-the-wall place. Like, you'd never know it was there. It's not like a glamorous place or anything. It's like you'd walk past it and you'd never even know it was there. But it's called Uncle Boy's, and they make my favorite burger in the city, I think. Really good. Good fries, too. What's he going to get this time? You going to get some coffee? Oh, yeah, some hot coffee. Cine Apoyo TV, we're watching a YouTube channel that I've become obsessed with called Dancing Bacon. Or Bacons. Dancing Bacons. And he goes all around Japan, Singapore, Korea, different places like that, and he samples all kinds of amazing foods. And he takes you on a little culinary tour. JB Cafe. Japan beverage. Hot milk coffee. $1.20. Looks good. That'll hit the spot. Oh my God. You should have seen. You think you're hungry now. You should have seen some of the food they were making on here yesterday. I'm going to show you that cheese toast one again. Because my goodness. Let's go back here. Let's go back to my history. Hold on. Here we go. History. Where is it? Where's that cheese toast one? Because that was absolutely next level. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. We're going to watch this one again. 4 minutes that will change your life right here. This was my personal highlight from yesterday. You got to watch this to the end because it takes an incredible twist at the end. I desperately, desperately want to go to this place and eat this cheese toast. Look at that. That's the perfect kind of bread for it as well. Like really thick, like doorstop bread. That's what you want. There you go. So she makes each. You notice that each one is like a slice and a half of bread. So 3 slices will make you 2 of these. She's an expert. It's perfect. Perfect skills. Square off the edges so it will fit onto the bread just right. I'm telling you, this is real skill that you're witnessing here. Makes it look easy, but it ain't. Bit more butter. Yes, yes, yes. Give the egg a little choppy. As a Brit, how do you feel about the sugary US bread? I don't know. Is it sugary? I don't know. I don't know if it tastes any. When I was a kid, we grew up on really like Hovis and Home Pride, like really just kind of generic white bread. Look at this. Look at this. This is the key here. This garlic spread. This thick, clovey garlic spread that she puts on these toasts here. Look at this. Yeah, I would love to try to make this at home, but I wouldn't know where to, like the garlic butter. I wouldn't know where to start making it look as good as that. Look at this. Look at this. And now the egg. A little bit of cabbage. Watch this though. This is where the magic happens. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. Right? What'd I tell you? Imagine having that for your breakfast. Bit of cheese. Bit more of that delicious garlic butter spread that she's made. Look at that. Look how chunky that is. Big cloves of garlic chopped up in there. Look at that. Incredible. Incredible skill. The cabbage, like the stuff she's putting on there, I think will give it a little bit of crunch. I wonder what that sauce is. Oh, it looks so good. Look at this. Look at this. This is the best part. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this skill. Oh my God, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Absolutely kidding me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I do want to go back. There was a spice. I do really, really like spicy noodles. And this is another one from yesterday. I didn't get, it was on my list. Will I post a link? Do you want me to post a link to the garlic cheese toast one? I can. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look at my history real quick. Garlic egg toast. All right. Let me put that link in there for you. This is the garlic egg toast, right there. And we'll come back and we'll do the spicy noodles next because I'm interested in these spicy noodles. Do you think Aaron could make that? My brother-in-law is a chef. I wonder if he could do it as good as that because that is something special right there. Now, spicy noodles in Korea. This is what I want to check out because I love spicy Korean noodles. One of my favorite things to eat. So I'm curious to see what they come up with here, like real street style. Yeah, the 2X spicy ones are good. Those are actually the ones that come in the red bag, the 2X ones, they're too hot for me. I get the ones in the black bag. And I don't even put all the sauce in. I put in like anywhere between like a half and a 3/4 of the sauce packet. Because if I put it all in, it's just too hot. But I do love them. I forget the name of them. I don't know how to pronounce them. Because everything on the packet's in Korean. The only word that's in English, I think, is the word spicy. So I don't know how you refer to them, but everyone knows the Korean noodles that I'm referring to. Is it samyang? Is that what they're called? The samyang ones? It's the one that has the chicken on it. It looks like he's going nuts because he's had super spicy noodles. That's a lot of noodles. What is that? Kimchi? What's she putting on top of that? Do you like poutine? I'm not a big fan of the cheese curds part, but I do like chips and gravy, which is basically what it is, right? Maybe I've never had really good poutine. I don't know. Next time if I'm ever up in Canada, maybe I can get a Canadian friend to take me for what they would consider to be good poutine. Might be just that I've just never had the good stuff. What happens next? My goodness. I love going to places like this. When we were in Philadelphia, there's a place called Reading Terminal Market that had a place like this where you kind of sit at the bar and they make up the noodles to order and put them on the counter for you and eat them right there. I love doing it because it made me feel like Blade Runner. I kept waiting for someone to come up to me and tell me that they needed me to come in because I'm a Blade Runner and they need me on a case and I'm like I'm eating my noodles. What's kimbap? Look at this. I don't know, I understand half of what's going on here. Other than that looks spicy as fuck. Oh my god, look at these noodles. Are you kidding me? Feed an army with that. Look at those noodles. That is no joke right there. I might have to see if there's some good Korean barbecue places that deliver. Because I'm definitely getting I'm finding myself with a taste for these noodles. Oh, look at that! Looks so good. Like that's one portion. You get half that, and that would be generous. Look at that. Did you really need the second handful? I don't think so, but I'm really glad that she's doing it. Look, that's more than enough. More than enough. But then she goes in again. Look, have some more. Look at that. That looks absolutely delicious. Oh my god. Yeah, I would eat that. Oh my god. Come on now. Super duper. All right, I want to go. I do want to go back to Dancing Bacons because his videos have been my favorite so far. What else does he have? Like, there's one where he just goes to a KFC. Like, how interesting can that be? And yet, I am kind of curious to know what KFC in Singapore is like. Is it similar to what we have here in the United States, or is it different? Today, we should check out a KFC in Singapore. Okay, look, high-tech, next-level ordering. Ooh. Marshmallow chocolate hazelnut egg tart. Are you fucking kidding me? Crunch chicken, hot and crispy tenders. It's like a kind of a combo item. Are you kidding me with the marshmallow chocolate hazelnut egg tart? Kernel box. Zinger stacker box. Whipped potato. I guess that's just mashed potatoes. Cheese fries. Doesn't look terribly different apart from the desserts. Barbecue pocket. Oh, it's like a little wrap. They got the bowls. Ooh, curry rice bowl. Okay, yeah, I would get that one. What I like about Dancing Bacons is he always orders the exact thing that I would order. I would get the curry rice bowl for sure. Love it. Don't have to talk to a person. Proceed. Okay, yeah. Super easy to order. Look at this. Cheating at some cheese sauce. Everything's very clean. That's one of the things I've noticed. That everything is so much cleaner there than here. Go to a KFC in America. It looks like a fucking dump. I feel like the hygiene standards are just better over there. Self-service soda fountain, but no refills. Fair enough. What's he doing? Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? Oh, I can't. I don't agree with that. Who does that? He's gone a bit weird there. I don't know what that's about. Oh my god, you get to sit next to a manga Colonel Sanders. That is incredible. A little bit of froyo. That's called a suicide? I couldn't eat that. I couldn't eat that. Do not disturb. Oh, I desperately want one of those. I need one of those in my house, or really everywhere I go. Do not disturb me. I'm eating. Disturb me only for important matters. I love that. Look, you get a little privacy screen. The seasoning on that chicken looks really good as well. What is up with that? It looks really good. Whatever the seasoning is on that chicken. This is another area where in the UK and around the world, KFC is ahead of America. You can't get just regular French fries in the US, KFCs. You can get them everywhere else though. They have them now, but they're still shitty. They're kind of like, they added them recently, but they're still more like potato wedges. Little baby mashed potato there. Look at that. Smaller than you would get here, but nonetheless. Yeah, that looks very much like classic KFC mashed potatoes. I love the privacy screen. And I love the thing saying, don't fucking talk to me. Oh my God, so good. I want some of that. Oh, that chicken looks so good. Show you crunch. That's what I want to try. What is show you crunch? Whatever it is, I want to try it. I could do without the biscuit, to be honest. That to me is just filler. Have I been to Jollibee? Yes, I've been to a bunch of them. There used to be one down by the Metreon. I think it closed. But there's one here at Tanforan in Daly City. And back in the before times when I would still go to the food court, I enjoy Jollibee. I like their fried chicken. It's such an interesting selection of food. I love it. But it's all my favorites. Fried chicken, burgers, spaghetti, French fries. Like, it's such a strange collection. I find Filipino, like, fast food fascinating. But I like... Jollibee is one of my favorite places. Like, if I go to a food court and like, what do I want? And I see a Jollibee, it's a good chance that's where I'm going to end up. Even if there's, like, a bunch of other stuff that looks good. I love Jollibee. Shoyu is soy. Oh, so it's almost like a soy sauce flavored breading. That sounds really good, actually. Oh, you can listen to him crunching on it. You bastard. I want some of that. Got the thigh meat, and it is looking very juicy. Well, look at that. Oh, my God, that meat looks delicious. Look at that. Oh, that chicken. That's making my mouth water. That chicken looks so juicy. Yeah, they're just humiliating us at our own game. Like KFC, like what's more American than KFC? Like Kentucky Fried Chicken, like it's the most American thing. And in Singapore, they're laughing at us. Oh yeah, well we'll show you how to do it the real way, way better. Yeah, I wouldn't drink that. Yeah, she's right. She's right. She likes everything except that. Little baby coleslaw. I kind of like the little baby sides. You don't need too much. Just want something to kind of like change, give you different flavor combinations. But I do like KFC coleslaw, actually. It's pretty good. Oh, cheese fries. Look at that. Show me the American KFC that will give you that. You fucking kidding me? That looks good. Now that does look like classic original recipe chicken. I still think it's the best fried chicken. Anywhere in the world you go, it's my personal taste. KFC fried chicken is the best fried chicken. Anywhere. And I know that may not be a popular choice with fucking food snobs, but that's my opinion. Ooh, the cheesy zinger stacker. I love how they just order everything. They go mad. Look at the size of that. 2. You get 2 zinger chicken fillets, cheese, mayo, and lettuce. My goodness. Barbecue pocket, little wrap, little crunch. I think what do they used to call these? The crunch wrap? No, that's a KFC, Taco Bell thing, crunch wrap. But I remember that KFC has these on the menu from time to time, little bargain item, They just take like basically a chicken tender and wrap it in a tortilla. I do love KFC. I do not apologize. I don't like extra crispy though. I got to disagree with you there, Ponskus. But again, that's why they have both, because each to their own. There's no right or wrong. It's your own personal taste. That's why I won't say I won't say KFC is the best fried chicken. I will simply say KFC is my favorite fried chicken. That's what I like. You can like whatever you want. I've never had Nando's. I've got some Nando's puri puri sauce in my cupboard. Or peri peri sauce, I should say. I'd heard about it a lot. And it's quite good. It's spicy. I like it. I don't mind it on a bit of chicken. But I've never actually gone into a Nando's restaurant and had chicken. I know it's very popular in the UK, but I've never been to one. They don't have them out here. At least not in California, I don't think. Have you tried Bonchon Korean fried chicken? I haven't. No, is that good? Do they have any Nando's in the US? Maybe they have them on the East Coast or something, or in different places, but they certainly don't have any out here. I'm not aware of any Nando's on the West Coast. And is it really that good, or it's just a thing that became really popular? But is it because their chicken is really good, or is it just one of those things where it just happened, like they're just everywhere, but it's not because it's necessarily the best fried chicken or the best? I guess it's roast chicken. Isn't it like rotisserie? Is it like rotisserie chicken you get from Nando's? Right? I've never had it. I'm familiar with how popular it's become in the UK. I've never had Portillo's. No, they do have that here. There's a Nando's in LA. There might be. There might be. Oh, I love those privacy screens. And look at this little thing. $1.12. Marshmallow, chocolate, hazelnut, egg tart. I would eat the shit out of that. Look at that. It's basically like a custard tart, but like s'mores. Like a s'mores custard tart. Are you fucking kidding me? Look how flaky that pastry is. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. They go to a McDonald's as well. Let's try something a little bit further afield, though. Japanese instant ramen, expensive versus cheap. That could be a good one. What else we got here? Hot pot delivery kit. Japanese meat bar. This is what I really want to go. I said to Leah the other day, we drove past one. I was like, when it's all over, when we can finally go out again, I want to go to like a Korean hot pot restaurant, where you cook up your own food at the table. I love doing that. I would love to do that. What else we got? Chinese snacks and drinks. Eating all the meals at a 7-Eleven in Singapore. This guy is fucking nuts. $1 sushi conveyor belt restaurant. Let's check this out. Sushi Express. $1. A sushi restaurant with plates priced at $1.08 US dollars each. Okay. I've never been to one of these conveyor restaurants. It's another thing that I've always kind of wanted to do. How do they know how much you've eaten at the end? How do they keep track of how much you're taking off the conveyor? Are they just relying on you to be honest, or is there some way that they track it? Oh, they count the plates you have. Okay. Looks like he's getting some, that looks like tuna or salmon. No, that's salmon. He's got some salmon. Oh, yeah, I like a little bit of salmon nigiri. Very good. Very good. Good first choice. A classic. Oh, it's making my mouth water. It looks so good. I could eat some of that sushi right now. The salmon tastes very fresh today. Lid collectors. Oh my god, so interesting. Oh, some edamame. Yeah, go. Oh, yeah, just pull off some edamame. You can have a whole thing of edamame. I love edamame. I gobble those up. Love edamame beans. Needs a little bit of salt on them, but otherwise very good. What's he got there? Oh, is that oysters? What is that? Oh, mussels. Grilled cheese mussels. Oh, grilled cheese mussels? Look at the size of that mussel. That's literally the biggest mussel I've ever seen in my life. That's huge. And that's just on a $1 conveyor belt thing? Are you kidding me? I don't like having to peel my own shrimp, but otherwise... Oh, no. No. There are some things that I'm not gonna follow dancing bacons on everything, and this is one of those things. Boiled clams. Are the balloons for New Year's? Yes, they are. They are for New Year's, correct. It's no one's birthday. Well, I'm sure it is someone's birthday, just no one I know. Light flavor and pretty fun to eat. Okay. Japanese rolled omelette. Ooh, that sounds good too. Everything sounds good. Ikura, salmon roe. There's only a few things that I like on the sushi front, but I will eat a lot of it. I recently discovered that I like. I only really like tuna and salmon sushi. There's a lot of the like eel and stuff like that. It's a little too exotic for me. But I recently discovered, actually around this time last year, that I love hamachi, yellowtail. Yellowtail, I discovered, is my new favorite kind of sushi. I've added that to my sushi repertoire. Yellowtail, man, that is some really good sushi. Were those snails? Man, this guy, I'm telling you what, if you don't let Dancing Bacons into your all-you-can-eat restaurant, he'll fucking bankrupt you. Because this guy will eat everything. Oh, look at that. Oily and melts in your mouth. Oh, fuck, that sounds good. What's he getting next? Aburi prawn sushi. That looks good. I would eat that. This guy's real. I mean, he really is going for everything. He's not fucking around. Popular sushi has just been released. Oh, okay. He's not like, he's got that straight. But that was on the conveyor belt for 2 seconds before he grabbed it. Yeah, look at all these plates. He's fucking grabbing all of them. What is that? It looks like salmon in like the shape of a rose. Hana roll, salmon sashimi, and mentaiko sushi. Holy shit. And that's $1. That's $1.08. Are you fucking kidding me? I should fucking move out there. What is the name of the man's show with the salmon ATM? Dancing Bacons. That's who we're watching right now. We're watching Dancing Bacons at this very moment. Ika Sushi. I gotta subscribe to this guy. Why am I not subscribing to Dancing Bacons? There you go. Have a sub. What's he got there? Look at his plates, stacking them up. What channels did you watch yesterday? I watched a lot of Dancing Bacons, and I didn't really keep the track of the names of some of the others, but just like whatever, I could go back and look at my history. But so like about half of them were Dancing Bacons, and half were like just whatever looked interesting from other channels. But I don't remember the name of like another specific channel that was a standout. This one definitely was, though. This guy's amazing. Crab stick. I mean, this is like sushi will fill you. I know you only eat it a small piece at a time, but like if you've ever done like omakase or whatever, where you can just like they just keep bringing it, it will fill you up. Sushi will fucking fill you up. I probably couldn't eat as much as this guy's already eaten. What's he got there? Marinated squid in cheese sauce? I honestly, I would try it. I would try it. Why not? It looks good. He didn't like it. Oh, that's a shame. I would try it, though. It was warm and slimy with a weird cheese taste. Maybe not. Maybe not. Slimy doesn't sound good. You know, they can't all be winners. What's he got there? Boiled octopus. Okay. Look at that. This was fresh, firm, and bouncy. Yeah, that's what I like about calamari, is that really kind of chewy texture that calamari has. Almost like chewing on rubber, which doesn't sound like it would be appetizing at all, but I like it. I love the texture of calamari. But how many plates? Okay, I'm going to count how many plates he's gone through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 plates he's done so far. And he's got 2 more over here. That's 19. Plus this one here, 20. This is his 21st plate. So he's barely just cracked $20 now. All this food that he's eaten. Unbelievable. Wait, what was that? What was that? Crispy and delicious. What did you just get there? Oh, yeah, ebi. Fried prawn. One of my favorites as well. That looks delicious. I would eat that. I would eat that, no danger. Oh, my God. All for $1. You would go mad in a place like this, wouldn't you? Ooh, dessert. What's he got for dessert? That looks like was that like a chocolate brownie? Or looks like, was that cheesecake? That looks like blueberry cheesecake. Fucking hell. Donuts. Look, he's just grabbing everything. This guy's like fucking Cookie Monster. Sugar and chocolate mini donuts. Oh my God. Quite a generous slice. Well, I would think so, yeah. $1. Creamy cheese goodness. A mini chocolate frosted donut. That looks good. I mean, it kind of looks like, you know, one you'd get like in an Entenmann's box or whatever. But still. I bet you it's better than those. I bet you that's better than like a fucking Hostess donut. And then the sugar one. Look at that. Soft and chewy like Mr. Donut in Japan. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And what is that? Some kind of flan? Oh, mango pudding. Ooh. Look at the plates that he stacked up. They must be loving this guy. Ooh, that looks really good. Look at the bright colors. A mango-flavored jelly with nata de coco bits. Fucking hell. That looks really good. Incredible. She's counting them up. 24 plates he had in the end. The whole thing, $30.59. What a country. Oh my God, Singapore. That's why I got to get out there. Singapore Airlines. Give them a call. Get myself out there right quick. What is it? Fine dining at the ocean. I don't want to do, you know... Ooh, grilled corn. This is a favorite street food of mine, is grilled corn. Let's see how they do it in Taiwan. The kind of corn that you get at the county fair, you know, where they like that tricolor corn and they slather it in butter. Oh, so fucking good. I want to see how they do it in Taiwan though, I bet you it's better. I just have this feeling that they do it better. That's not cooked yet. Oh, I bet you. So they cook it fresh for you. All right. So he's picked. You get to pick your own ear of corn. I like that. Get to decide which one you want. Oh, look at the little burners that they put them inside to cook them. Little corn cob sized cookers. Oh my God. Don't even. Don't even. Look at that. Fucking hell. Does California have a state fair? Yeah, we have all kinds of county fairs as well. I mean, we are the biggest state. California is no joke. Fucking hell. How do I get sucked into watching these videos?
Thank you. This one. Yeah.
Delicious. Could bash in the stick there. Okay, this guy's a pro. Gives it a brush, gets all the little stringy bits off. Look at that. For the perfect corn experience. Yep. Glaze it. Give it a glaze. Back in there. Cook it a bit more. Oh my God. I feel like Asia is just superior to us when it comes to food. I know that's a very sweeping statement, but I mean, look at these videos and tell me the argument against it. Give me the counter argument to that. In the face of these videos, Gary, what is the food of SF besides the wing and pizza places? Greg always says, garlic fries are a big thing here. We really, we're very proud of our garlic fries. There's a big garlic festival just north of here in a place called Gilroy, which is where basically kind of where a lot of the nation's garlic comes from. Gilroy is like all garlic farms. And every year they have a big garlic festival. You go up there and they have like garlic ice cream and, garlic cook-offs and all this kind of stuff. But garlic fries are, like if you ever go to like the San Francisco Giants, watch like a San Francisco Giants baseball game, garlic fries will be like the big thing that you get when you go there. I don't know if we're really, really super famous for any, like rice-a-roni, is like a thing that came from here. Ghirardelli chocolate, stuff like that, and lots and lots of good Mexican and Asian food because we have a big Asian population here, big Hispanic population. Really really good taquerias, good. Sorry, did I say Gilroy was north of here? I meant south. Gilroy's south of here, right? Yeah, I think that's right. It's a good hour away. I've never been. I've been through there. I've never been to the garlic festival, though, because it's always absolutely packed. Look at this corn, though. Oh, my God. I like how they glaze it and then put it back in and, like, cook it some more. I mean, this is a professional right here. Where in the UK are you from? I'm from London originally. I was born and raised in London. Yeah, garlic fries for sure. I don't, if San Francisco's really known, if we have like a signature dish or anything like that. I do like that they take the time with the wire brush there to get the stringy parts of the what's the remnants of the corn husk. Those are always really annoying. But he's got like a good technique there to get rid of all of those. I like that. He's thinking it. He's thinking it through. That's amazing. All right, I think we've seen enough of the corn because that was incredible. But I've only got about 20 minutes before we raid someone, and I have to go do some family stuff, some home stuff. But I want to try and maximize the last little bit of time that we have here. Sushi train. I guess that's another conveyor. Individual barbecue grill restaurant. I love it. I love those hibachi kind of restaurants. Instant spicy glass fish balls. Oh my God. What is going on? Handmade noodles. This is one of my favorite things to watch. You ever watch these people make noodles from scratch? It's incredible. Real skill. Incredible skill, incredible artistry. It's incredible to watch them make these noodles from scratch here, just from this raw dough that they've got. It really is incredible. Look at this. Oh my God, Singapore street food crispy crepes. That one might have to be up next. Let's see, this one's 8 minutes and that one's 8. Oh, I think we have time to watch both of these. Noodles and then crispy crepes, I think, is going to be up next. Oh, so delicious. I was watching a guy do this in another video yesterday. It was incredible to watch them tease out these noodles the way that they do. Real skill. This is the kind of thing that takes a long time to learn to get really good at. And by the time you're good at it, you're so good at it that you make it look effortless. You make it look easy. But I promise you, it's fucking not. Do I like ramen or pho more? I like ramen. I like udon, I think, the most, then ramen. And then after that, whatever. Look at this. Look at this. It's so fascinating to watch. This guy's no fucking joke. Look, roll this one out. Get that one going. Look at this. Look at this. Now the noodles start, now you start to see the magic. Look at this. Look at this. Look. And suddenly, noodles, where before there were no noodles. It is like alchemy. It is like magic. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect noodles. Incredible. I would go to like a cooking class where they taught you how to make these. I mean, I know I would make a pig's ear of it, but I would like to try. Again, they make it look easy, but I guarantee you it's not. I guarantee you if you tried to do that, your noodles would look terrible. That's not like a diss on you. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to 179 fucking random people, but I guarantee you that of those 179 people watching right now, there isn't anyone in the audience right now, unless they're a secret noodle chef and they didn't tell me, that could do what this guy's doing right now, or even come close to it. He's making it look easy, but I'm telling you, this guy's spent years getting this good at it, making it look this easy. There are lots of places here in New York that teach the more Italian noodle classes. Yeah, I mean it's really not. I guess it's really not that different, but I like watching. I mean, this has got a very specific technique to it. And a lot of in Italian cooking, a lot of people will use a machine like an extruder, right? This is all done by hand. No tools, just a flat surface and his bare hands. That's all he's got going for him. Oh, he's making wider ones now. Look, he's making like ribbon noodles. Look at this. Look at this. How the fuck does he do that? Absolute sorcery. Just sorcery. What's he going to make this time? Is he going to go with the flat ones again? I don't even know what he's going to do until he does it. Oh, these look more like udons. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just chucks them in. As soon as he's done, just casually chucks them in the pot to boil up. He's done. On to the next one. Ooh, what's he doing this time? Oh, that's fucking amazing. Yeah, it's remarkable. It really is. Have you ever had Panda Express? Yeah, I don't think it's very good, but I will eat it in a pinch. Like, as Chinese food goes, I think it's pretty shitty, but it does, there's always, look, say what you like about Panda Express. There's always a fucking line for Panda Express. Panda Express is very, very popular. If I'm going to eat like Chinese food, like at the food court, at the mall, there's a dozen other places I'll go before Panda Express, but sometimes it's what's there. That's the thing about Panda Express. That's why it's popular. It's just everywhere. And it's fuck it. Might as well get Panda Express. But if there's oh my God, look at that. Look at those noodles. If there's an option, I'll always go somewhere else. Because I don't think their Chinese food is very good. Those noodles look phenomenal. Almost like a fettuccine. Like a flat noodle. Look at that. That's got a little spice to it as well, you can tell. What's your go-to mall food? I don't know, it changes all the time. Depends what I'm in the mood for. My recent thing that I recently discovered a year or two ago, and I really, really like, is what do you call it? Like a this is going to annoy me now. Let me pause this for a second. What do you call it? Leah or someone else in the chat remind me. It's like a sushi bowl, but it's like rice on the bottom and all kinds of different fresh fish, and you select what you want and they make the bowl for you. Poke bowl. Thank you very much. A poke bowl. Poke bowl is like my new favorite thing. I discovered that about a year ago. They opened a place not far from here, and I would go there for lunch literally every day and get the poke bowl with brown rice and spicy tuna, spicy salmon, wasabi, edamame, these little crunchy flakes that they put on the top. So fucking good. I love poke bowls. That's my that kind of became my mall food of choice. And again, it's really filling. It doesn't look like it will be, but it's really filling. I would get the medium-sized one, not even the large. I would get the medium-sized one, and sometimes I couldn't even finish it. It really fills you up. And as mall food goes, as food court food goes, probably one of the more healthy choices you can make. And then after that, my next choice would be if there's like an Indian place, like a naan and curry. If I could get some like chicken tikka masala, a bit of naan bread and some rice, that's always a good way to go as well. That stuff's actually usually pretty good for Indian food. Like they usually do pretty good Indian food, like naan and curry at the food court. But yeah, my number one choice would be either like a ramen place or a poke bowl. Those would be those would be my choices. Oh my God, look at that. Signature beef soup with small flat noodles. $6.39. You pay at least double that in an American restaurant for that. If you went to a food court in LA and got that exact same thing, you're paying more than $10 for that. I promise you. $6 here. Oh, look at those lovely. And again, they're fresh as well because you just fucking saw the guy make them right in front of you. That doesn't get any fresher than that. That was a ball of dough 5 minutes ago. Dry beef noodle with thin noodle. That looks good too. Oh, I would eat that. Look at the fat. The fatty parts of that look really tasty. What is that? Like a miso? Like a miso broth that she's putting on that to kind of liven it up a bit? Could be. That looks really good. Holy shit. All right, we got to check out these crispy crepes. If you got a sweet tooth, watch out. Chocolate and banana, sausage, cheese, and egg. So they got all the classic crepe scenarios. Got to get a savory and a sweet. Get like a ham, cheese, and egg, and a chocolate banana. That's what I would go for. I love making them watch crepes. It's brilliant. Watch this. Amazing. I could watch this all day. You see these places in San Francisco down by all the tourist areas, and they do exactly this. They make them like right in the window, and you just stand there and watch them. I could watch them all day. Make these crepes. Crack an egg. Okay. That's starting to cook up already. Look at that. Brilliant. Imagine having this for breakfast. Sausage, egg, and cheese crepe. Oh. Looks like they're going with the ham option. The little pieces of ham, that's interesting. Or is that sausage? Because it looks like a sausage that they've chopped up. But almost like a hot dog sausage or something. I don't know. It's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, it almost does look like Vienna sausage, right? And then some cheese. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. You'll notice that she's only put the filling on one side, just so she can wrap it up later. She's gonna fold that in half, and then you cut it into segments, like a pizza. Look at that, perfectly cooked crepe, absolutely spot on. Look at that. Look at the folding. Look at the folding technique. Look at the technique. The size of that thing. Absolutely massive. Yeah, I know, you're right. I keep commenting on this. Everything is so clean. They just have higher standards. Higher hygiene standards. That thing is mental. Crispy crepe, sausage, cheese, and egg. $2.87. They do have a place here in Japantown that'll make you crepes like that. They are very good. They're not as big as that, but they are good. All right, go back. You know you got to go back for the dessert style. I'm hoping he's going to go with the chocolate banana. Or the chocolate marshmallow, almost like a s'mores crepe. That would be a good way to go as well. Let's see what he goes with. Look, it's got to have Nutella. That's the only key. It's not a viable crepe if it doesn't have Nutella on it. What's he going with here? What is this? What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. Looks like garlic confit. I mean, maybe, yeah. I guess, are they doing another savory one? I'll find out in a second. See what else he puts on here. Oh, so it's just that. What is that? Oh, durian. Oh, my God. Isn't that like durian, like the smelliest fruit? I've heard that durian is really tasty, but really, really smelly. Like, it's notorious for being a super stinky fruit. And really ugly looking, too. She likes it, though. Durian. Holy shit. Oh, no, maybe she's not a fan after all. Yeah, durian is, I know, it's a love it or hate it proposition. I know not everyone likes durian. Smells like throw up, but tastes like butterscotch. And it's banned on public transport. Yeah, that makes... I mean, I've heard it is super, super stinky. There you go. Gotta have the Nutella. It ain't a crepe until you get some Nutella on it. The cornerstone ingredient of a good crepe. Look at that. I wonder how much of like the worldwide Nutella production ends up on a crepe. I bet you it's a significant amount. And that's the amazing thing about Nutella is you can put it on anything. Like, there's almost nothing that is not improved by Nutella. You see it cooking. You see it bubbling up there. Oh, look at that. Now, what is that? Is that banana? Is that like chopped up banana? I think it might be. It's cheese? I don't know about Nutella and cheese. I think it is banana. And this looks like graham crackers. Like crushed up cookie crumbs or something. Oh, that would give it a nice little crunch. That's what you want. There's a little crunchy texture. And I don't know what that is. It looks like jizz. Chocolate cheese combo is very popular in Asia. Interesting. Oh yeah, condensed milk. That could be a good way to go. It could be condensed milk. We'll find out in a minute. He'll put the caption up and we'll see exactly what this was. I don't know, Nutella and cheese, if that's what it is, it does sound like a strange combo. It is Nutella, cheese, peanut, and milk. You know what? You called it. You called it. You called all the elements. Apart from the peanuts, we got that wrong. I love how excited she is about all the food. She likes almost everything. I don't know about the cheese. I don't know about the cheese part. Okay, let's go back to yeah, Dancing Bacon's, 1.7 million subscribers. You should have many more, I think. Ice cream vacuum vending machine. Sugarcane juicing vending machine. More, oh my God, so many interesting things. Eating at IKEA. I wonder what Singapore IKEA is like. How different that is to what we get here. I'm sure you still get the meatballs. Because that's a classic wherever you go. You gotta have your Swedish meatballs. What else we got? $1 street. Here's a real quick one. $1 jumbo ice cream. What do we got here? Lin Yang. Jumbo ice cream. Hey, there's even a website. Yeah, he has a video on the toilet-themed restaurant. I don't think I want to click on that one, though. That seems kind of gross. But yeah, I noticed that they did have that. Look at this. Watch this. This is going to be great. Do I like P.F. Chang's? Yes, in fact, it's my favorite. It's one of my favorite restaurants. I have a $50 gift card to P.F. Chang's that I can't use because I can't fucking go there. But I do love P.F. Chang's. Their northern-style short ribs are my absolute favorite thing to get at P.F. Chang's. And their Dan Dan noodles. Love their Dan Dan noodles as well. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Mango and matcha flavor? That sounds absolutely delightful. $1.18. Look at that thing. You can't get ice cream like that in America. They're laughing at us over in Singapore. Laughing at us. Oh, you call that? It's like Crocodile Dundee. You call that ice cream? That's an ice cream. And look at that. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. It's like the Burj Dubai of ice creams. Yeah, she likes it. She likes it. Spaghetti vending machine. Oh my God, there's so much going on here. What else we got? Chinese spicy instant noodles. Okay. Some of these are quite long. I might need to drop off at some point very soon, so I'm trying to keep the videos short. Just waiting on... my wife and I need to go pick something up from the store. I'm just waiting for her to tell me when we need to go. And as soon as I know when that is, I'll be wrapping up. I'll be raiding someone and wrapping up to go run a couple of errands. But for right now, I'm just gonna Malaysian street food fried noodles. Okay, let's go to Malaysia. Left-handed. Okay, just like me. Perfect. Telur basah. Look at this. Like I know nothing so far. All I know is you look at this picture, you look at this guy, you look at this setup, and you're like, this fucking guy knows how to make some noodles. This guy's not fucking around. Like I just know right away that this guy right here. This is the fucking man. Giant wok that he's got. Look at that. Cooked over an open flame. Gary, are you a left? I'm left. I just said I'm left-handed. I'm left-handed. My daughter's left-handed. People always think it's weird. They see my computer. Sometimes when people have to sit at my computer to like check something, they go, "Oh, your mouse is over here. You're left-handed." Like it's like some weird fucking thing. It's not that weird. Like 1 in 10 people are left-handed. Oh, you're left-handed. I didn't expect. Like that's weird. I didn't think you'd be like. What does that mean? Some people are just left-handed. I don't know. Okay, he's frying up these. Look at that! Look how hot that you can't even see that wok. It's so smoky and flamey. Look at that. It's like a witch's cauldron. With all of the fucking stuff magic coming out of it, and like he's throwing in these and like colored fucking lights are coming out of it, and who knows? Doesn't left-handed denote high intellect? Yes, it does. Indeed, it does. There's a disproportionate number of geniuses who are left-handed. Yeah, you got to crack the egg in there. That does look good. What is that? Prawns? It looks like he's got like jumbo prawns in there. Look at that. Bit of cabbage. Turn the heat down a bit. Get that on a plate. Boom. Boom! You just know that those noodles are going to be absolutely delicious. Those are going to be the chances of those not being the best noodles you've ever had in your life are zero. What do you think? Is she going to be a fan? Yeah, she's a fan. Absolutely delicious. Malaysia. So if I was rich and I could do anything I wanted, I would spend a year, I think, just not even around the world, just around Asia, doing this, just doing all of this. And I would find some educated local to take me around, like someone who knows like where the dope spots are. This is the out of the way place that people don't know about, but like tourists don't come here, but like this is where the locals go to get their noodles. And I would want to talk to this guy and ask him about noodles, and just so fascinating to go to these parts of the world and meet people and try different things. I would love it. This guy's a legend.
This picture is the lion. You can see the eyes here, the mouth here.
Fire art. My God, he makes art out of the fire.
Here is the dragon head. Here also the dragon head. And here is the...
There's a really good show. You can get it on Disney Plus. Everyone has Disney Plus these days. It's a Gordon Ramsay show called Gordon Ramsay Uncharted, where he does this. He goes to like far-flung places in the world and learns about their cuisine. It's interesting because he's usually teaching you how to cook, because he's an expert chef. But what he does is he's very humble about it. He's not like the shouty Gordon Ramsay that you see in these Hell's Kitchen competition type shows, Kitchen Nightmares and what have you. Like those shows are fun, and that's like the shouty, belligerent reality TV version of Gordon Ramsay. But he also does this more serious show where he goes to like Vietnam and Alaska and these kind of far-flung places and has like local guides take him around, and like he learns from them. He's like, teach me how to cook the way that you cook it here. And it's really, really fascinating to watch some of the food that they make. And at the end, he always tries to kind of like do his own version of it. And it's always good, you know, because Gordon Ramsay's an expert, but like it's not as good as the shit that they make there. But yeah, really interesting. If you're looking for a good show to watch on Disney Plus, Gordon Ramsay Uncharted, really good show. I like it a lot. I think there's a new season of it that I want to check out, actually. Have you ever seen Fuck That's Delicious, People Get High, Then Eat All the Amazing Food on Munchies? No, I don't watch that on TV. I just do it in real life. That seems like a better version of it to me, because you can actually taste and smell the food. Fire, yeah, you can actually see the dragon in the fire. I told you there was magic going on here. I told you this was like a witch's cauldron. Look at that. He's going to perform a fire art show. Uncle Chan is his name. This, I'm telling you, this fucking guy knows what he's doing. Look at this. Look at this slow-mo photography. Incredible. Look, he knows what a boss he is. Look, what a fucking baller this guy is. Look at him. He's like, yeah, that's right. I'm the master of fire. Yeah, that's right. And if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can get Disney Plus for free right now. I think you can get like a free month of it. Go binge all the shows they've got on there. But definitely check out the Gordon Ramsay show. I'm telling you. People go Disney Plus, oh, you know, Mandalorian and the fucking Marvel shows. Yeah, all that stuff's great. But there's a bunch of other really good stuff on there that doesn't get the same kind of attention, but it should. Because, you know, Disney owns National Geographic now. So the Nat Geo TV channel is on Disney Plus, and that's where Gordon Ramsay does his show, and it's really good. Where's the one place you guys want to travel to when you're able to? I mean, fucking hell, anywhere, honestly. But like I said, I would love to spend 6 months even just traveling across Asia. Just eating at different places and trying all this amazing food. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just going to text my... Okay, let's see. Okay. Trying to figure out if and when we're going to the store. What else we got? Japanese. Ooh, here's the takoyakis again. The street food version of the octopus balls. Let's check it out. I'm interested to learn more about takoyaki. I didn't even know it existed earlier this morning, and now I've learned about it from Dancing Bacons and from you fine people. Did you have any shares in Fox or Marvel when Disney bought it? No. Crab legs. Look at that. Giant king crab legs. Look at that. Get the meat right out of there. Look at that. Look at the meat coming right out of that crab claw. That looks delicious. And I guarantee you that's going to be better than what you get at fucking Red Lobster or whatever. You can get you can get that here. Again, not right now because you can't get anything right now. But down at Fisherman's Wharf, they have places like that. It's here in San Francisco where they have like the big fucking oil drum crab boilers, and they'll boil you up a fresh crab and give it to you like that. Still not on the same level as this. I mean, look at this. It's like the Church of Crab. It's like a cathedral of crab. Absolutely incredible. Remarkable stuff. Okay, is this where he's making the takoyaki? Looks like it. Yeah, so he's got some, I guess he's got some some batter or whatever, and he's putting a little bit of octopus inside each one here. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. Come on now. Come on. What is that, corn? Flip them over and it makes the ball. Look, tempura. Oh my God. It almost looked like, is it like, it's weird. It almost looks like Rice Krispies. But that looks incredible. Look how he makes them. Look at that. Effortless. It's just like he's conjuring them into existence. Oh my God, they look delicious. Absolutely delicious. Fucking hell. I really want to know what it is. Is it rice? Is it corn? Is it right? Is it like rice puffs, like Rice Krispie puffs? Tenkatsu. What is that? I want to know how he made that. There you go. 6 pieces. $4.66. Less than $1 a piece. Look at that. That looks absolutely incredible. Look at that food. I'm guessing it's going to be a hit. I think she's going to like it. Yeah, she's a fan. She's got a piece of that's the actual octopus right there. Yeah, she's a fan. She likes it. Deep fried crispy batter pieces. Oh my God. Oh my God. Takoyaki. I'm telling you, I'm all about finding some takoyaki. How have I never heard of it? I mean, I eat Japanese food and sushi and stuff all the time. I've never heard of this. Oh, look, he's doing a massive thing of them here. Gary, do you think the price of those new Apple headphones is a bit excessive? Yeah, of course it is. I really want them, though. I hear they're really, really, really good headphones, but $550? You can't even... And the thing is, it works. You can't even... It's like a 3-month waiting list to get them now. You can't... Everyone's buying them. There will always be people that will pay too much for Apple products, and that's why Apple makes as much money as it does. I got this close. I was this close to buying them. I'm like, oh, I really, really want them. Because I actually don't have really good over-the-ear headphones. Those are my favorite ones. I have good earbuds, and I have good on-ear headphones. But the on-ear ones always irritate me after a while. I want to get the over-the-ear ones because those are the most comfortable. And that's what the AirPods Max are, the over-the-ears. But they don't have... I wanted either the green or the blue, and they don't. And they're like on a 3-month waiting list. Why not the Sony XM4s or the Bose equivalents? I don't know. Because it's Apple. Because I'm a mug. Because I like how easily they wirelessly, they have the special chip in it that makes sure it instantly connects to all of my gadgets. I like that. Oh my God, this guy's even better at it. Look at this. Look at this guy. That's skill. That's a learned skill. I want to try takoyaki. I might have to type it into my Grubhub later or my DoorDash app and see if I can get some delivered. Takoyaki. It's not going to be as good as this, but might get me close. This guy's a fucking expert. You can practically smell it. How good that smells. Takes almost no time to cook as well. See how quickly they cook? Yeah, this guy's an absolute expert. This is S tier takoyaki craftsmanship right here. What a pro. My goodness. This does feel, I mean, it does feel like, you know, this is as good as it's going to get. This, to me, feels a little bit like traveling. We can't go anywhere. But these amazing, like, 4K videos that they put out of going to these places, sometimes the image is so vivid and they shoot it in this first-person style. And it is in this kind of uncurated style. There's no voiceover or whatever. It's just like you walking around a place. And it does, you know, it does kind of make you feel like, you know, you're there a little bit. Like, as close as it's going to get anyway. Look, absolutely perfect he's made those. Look at that. Perfect little spheres. Put them in a box. Look at how they go in the box. This guy's faster than a robot. This guy's like the John Henry of takoyaki. Look at this. 6 in a box. Oh my god. Yeah, 8 in a box for $6.99. It's even cheaper than the other place. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with this? Look how good that looks. Oh, my mouth's watering. It's just too good. Yeah, she likes it. Where are we going next? What's this guy doing? What are these? Oh my goodness. What are these? Are these also octopus balls? What's going on here? Ooh, grilled matcha mochi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes, yes, yes. 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 Oh my god, look at the marbling on this meat. Yakisoba. Fucking hell. Got these little kebabs here. Yeah, blowtorch it. Fuck me, look at that. Oh my god, it looks so good. Little shish kebabs. Incredible. I don't know how well, if you can hear the, can you hear the audio in these videos? Because like the background audio is really what helps put you there as well. I turned it up a little bit because I think maybe you couldn't hear it that well. What is that? That looks, is that look like, that looks like lobster or crab meat. That looks like crab meat. Oh, look at this. Look at the technique. Puts it under a little pot lid like that. Yeah, you can tell that's top quality beef just by the marbling. Incredible. Have you seen Korean street food that's on a whole... I mean, that's basically what we've been watching for the last day or two. I must have watched 20 Korean street food videos. You see that? Were you here yesterday for that burger they made? Absolutely next level. Oh my god. Grilled kani stick, crab stick, and grilled beef. Fuck me, yes. I would eat that. That looks incredible. How much was that? Hold on a minute. $6.53. Are you having a fucking laugh? For surf and turf. Steak and crab. And that's all meat as well. That's just all crab meat. Look at that. You haven't got to fight the claw to pick that out of the claw with a little fork. It's just all there. Just like all meat. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Oh, look at those ice creams. What? Creamy vanilla soft serve ice cream with cat's tongue cone. Oh. Outrageous. I don't know why this woman isn't more of a YouTube star. I feel like she should have broken out by now. She's like the happiest woman on YouTube. I mean, I would be. What do we got here? What's going on here? Look at these giant clam shells, these big oyster shells that they're cooking these things in. What's going on here? Holy shit. Giant scallops. Yes, yes, cooked right in the shell on the grill. Look at this. Unbelievable. Maybe next time I'm in LA, I should go to Koreatown. I've got some friends who live in and around Koreatown. Maybe I can get them to take me around. Because I know they've got stuff like this there. I like Koreatown, actually. I stayed last time I was in LA, I stayed there. I never left the hotel because I was super lazy. But maybe I'm thinking I should get out and have some people take me around. Because maybe I can get into some of this. Look at this. Look at these scallops. Oh, my goodness. Unreal. Wedge knows all the good Asian places in your area. You know what? I might hit her up on that. I mean, obviously, it's all delivery right now. It's just what you can get delivered. But maybe, again, maybe when the lockdown ends, I can get Wedge to take us out to some places. I would love that. I would trust her judgment, for sure. Plus, you know, get to hang out with Wedge. She's great. She says you can get good takoyaki at the great curry places. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, scallops. Look at these scallops cooked right in the shell. Will the food not taste of fuel or gas being under the blowtorch? I mean, I can only assume not. Because if it did, they wouldn't do it that way. If it fucked up the flavor of the food, they wouldn't make it that way. I suspect it's fine. My goodness. I'm just in a constant state of wonder and awe watching this. Clam soup. Look at this. Oh my God. Nature's bounty. Nature's bounty. Look at that. She tops you up. She tops you up. Incredible. Look at that. Again, COVID aside, imagine that that's not a problem anymore. Just walking down that little arcade there, trying all this different stuff. What do we got here? Fushimi Inari Market in Japan. What's going here? What's going on in Japan? Is this Dancing Bacons? Yes, it is. I'm telling you, he's the man. He's got all the content. He has got all the content. What are we looking at here? I don't even know what are we doing here? Do we know what this is? Is this like giant squid or something? What the fuck is this? I honestly don't know. Put it on a skewer. Oh, cuttlefish? Interesting. I'm glad we've got some educated people here in the chat who know Asian food better than I do, because I wouldn't have known that. Wonder what that tastes like. Has anyone had this? Really interesting looking. Look at that. Cuttlefish. I don't think I've ever had it. Grilled squid. I was right. It is squid. I got it right. Yeah, squid's really, you really chew it off. It's like eating rubber, but it's good though. Yeah, she likes it. She's a fan. Oh, I forgot to tell you, somebody made me a Freezy Qual emote. I sent it to Leah. I put it in the Discord because she's the one that submits the emotes for us. But somebody made us, one of Felicia's mods made us a Freezy Qual emote. So that's going to be popping up on the channel soon for Fall Guys action. Oh my god, wait. What's going on here? What is this? What is happening here? What do you think this is? Looks like something sweet. What is that? Wheel cakes? I don't know. Yeah, custard. I'm going to say custard and some kind of jam or bean paste, red bean paste, and that's sweet. I don't know if I've ever had that. What does that taste like? Is it kind of like a jam? I don't know. It looks good. It looks delicious though. These little patties. Japanese cream cheese pancakes and sweet bean pancakes. Yeah, I would eat those. They almost look like little crumpets, like English crumpets. Oh my goodness, look at that. Every single one of them is like perfectly cooked. Look at that. Dorayaki, custard and bean paste. Oh my god. Where has this food been all my life? Dorayaki. I should be writing this down. Obanyaki. Obanyaki custard cream stuffed pancake. Fuck me, yes. Yep. She's a fan. And here's the obanyaki red bean stuffed pancake. It's like a jelly donut, right? Like the Japanese version of a jelly donut. Oh, that looks delicious. I like this video because they keep trying lots of different things. You never know what you're going to get next. Here's the noodles. Look at these fried noodles. Oh my god. Outrageous. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She's an expert. Look at this. Oh. Fried noodles. And get some veggies in there. Yeah, these night market. Man, I honestly can't imagine like a better time than walking around one of these night markets, like one of these Japanese or like Taiwanese street markets where there's just all this like crazy food. And you get to pretend like you're in Blade Runner a little bit, you know? I love that. Look at this. Sizzling up. Sizzling up nicely. Absolutely incredible. I could watch this all day. What is wrong with me? Is everything still closed in SF? Pretty much everything's closed, yeah. I mean, restaurants are open for takeout, essential business and all that, but yeah, everything's closed. We're in pretty harsh lockdown right now. Oh, look at that. Yeah, get a bit more in there, yeah. Oh, and even more. I love it. They don't skimp on the portions. That's what I love about it. What is that? Yakisoba stir-fry noodles. Oh my god, they look fantastic. They look absolutely fantastic. A little bit of ginger, yeah. What is the pink stuff? Fish flakes? Yeah, that sounds right. I like fish flakes. Oh my god, I'm so jealous. Cabbage and ginger. Okay, so the pink stuff is the ginger and the top on stuff is the fish flakes, right? Yeah, she likes it. Oh my god, so delicious. Ramuni, lemon soda. Okay. Yeah, you got to have a drink. There was one thing that she didn't like. I think there's been 2 things that she wasn't crazy about. Everything else she's liked, though. I mean, how can you not? Oh, so interesting. Look at this. Oh, look, there's a little marble in there as well. Retail is open at 20% capacity, but a lot of retail locations are just closed. Yes, what Leah said, that's correct. What are we going on here? We're frying up some eggs. As part of what, though? Man, so in Asian cuisine, eggs really are like if you're cooking like some kind of Asian meal and you don't have any eggs in the fridge, you're fucked basically, right? Because everything, an egg, one way or another, an egg is going to end up in your dish somewhere. I really like the little perfectly round eggs that they're making. Look at this, little rings. You get these perfect shaped eggs. Okay, what's he got next? What's that? That looks like almost some kind of crepe. What is that?
Medium well done. Medium.
Oh, you can even decide how you want your egg. I don't know what that is. Prawn rice cracker with egg. Oh my god, that sounds fantastic. Look how good it looks as well. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. Looks like it'd be very messy to eat, like for street food, but nevertheless, I would give it a go. I do like a nice prawn cracker. Yeah, I think like for street food, you'd probably want to like find a place to sit down to eat that. What do we got here? Like some kind of salted fish on a stick? Might pass on that one. Fish on a stick. Why not? I'm glad I had a good breakfast before I sat down to do this. Otherwise, I'd be going out of my mind right now. Like I'm not hungry at all because I had a big breakfast. So like I'm immune to a lot of this. But like I'm still like even it's like last night where we were saying, oh, I'm not hungry, but I still want to eat all this food. Grilled salted fish. Yeah, there you go. See, I can't do it. I can't if you leave the head on, I can't do it. I'm sorry if that makes me a hypocrite or whatever, but I can't eat anything with a face. And like that's not deboned, right? Like what about all the bones that are still in there? Or if they did they fillet it? Like, I don't think they did. Like how do you not eat the bones? Never understood the whole fish thing. The bones are edible. Okay, I get it, but like a lot of shit, like by law, dog food is edible. Doesn't mean I want to fucking eat it. Oh, look at this. Look at these machines. What's going on here? Oh shit! This is like technology that I didn't even know existed. What is going on here? Oh my god. What the fuck? The smaller fish, when you salt them, the bones turn to jelly pretty much. Okay. But they must gut the fish first though, right? They must gut the fish first. They must at least do that. They don't? Nah, I'm not down with it. I can't do it. I've got to draw the line somewhere. Look at this. Look at this. What are these? Like they're like little pastry balls, but I don't know what they are. Sweet pancake balls. Okay. Japanese cream puffs. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at it come out. They come out of there perfectly. Look, so clean. Nothing sticks. Nothing sticks. Egglets. They're called egglets. Oh, they look so light and fluffy. You're right, they almost look like little angel food cakes. Yeah, she likes them. You'd think they would give you something to dip those in, though. I feel like they would benefit from some like jam or whipped cream. There's a place in Glen Park that makes those. Oh man, I'm telling you, when the world is back to normal, I'm gonna fucking feast on life. Well, at least can feast on Asian street food. Fucking hell, incredible. What's going on here? I like this video because it's like not just one thing. It's like he's gone to like a whole market where like every stall that he goes to is something different. You're gonna go to Applebee's? Hey, you know what? Don't knock it. I would go to Applebee's. I like going to, you know, it's one of the things that's sadly well known about me is how much I like cheesy American chain restaurants. I'll go to Applebee's. I'll go to TGI Fridays. I'll go to Red Lobster. I love all those places. P.F. Chang's is my favorite. I don't think P.F. Chang's is cheesy though. I think P.F. Chang's is like legitimately fucking good food. Unlike Applebee's where the food's going to be shit, but like whatever. P.F. Chang's, I've never had a bad meal at P.F. Chang's. Every time. Oh my God. Singapore street noodles. Northern style spare ribs. Dan Dan noodles. So fucking good. Oh, yeah, and then Trejo's Tacos for sure. Danny, I spoke to Danny just the other day, and he reiterated yet again that when the pandemic is over, we're all welcome to go to Trejo's Tacos as his guests, and he's going to cook us up some tacos a la Danny Trejo. Very excited about that. That's a lot of cabbage. What is that, cabbage or slaw? What is that? I see a lot of this in Asian cuisine. Like they always like they make a burger and it looks like a normal burger and then they chuck like a big handful of this cabbage or slaw on top of it as well. Seems very, very popular in Asian cooking. Kind of curious to see where this is going. Like, well, yeah, an egg and an egg. I'm telling you, you got to crack. If you're not cracking an egg into it, it ain't legit. Okonomiyaki. What is okonomiyaki? You think that's what they're making? Okonomiyaki. I'm learning all kinds of stuff here. This is the Fushimi Inari Market in Japan. I'd fucking love to go there. Always add the egg for good luck. Is that a thing? Is that an actual thing? The egg is good luck. I know that luck is a big. I know that in China, luck is like a huge part of the culture. Oh, look at these chucking some bacon on top. Now it's getting interesting. Egg and bacon in cabbage, in what looks like some kind of crepe or a pancake. I don't know. I honestly have no idea where this one's going. Like, each one of these videos is like a little mystery video. Like, where's this going? I'm trying to figure it out. Okonomiyaki. What's he putting on top of this? What is that? Some kind of sauce. I just don't know what's going on. Gary, do you ever eat at Sonic? No, because there isn't one near here. I've eaten at Sonic a couple of times. I do like the whole vibe at Sonic. And I think they've got some decent food, but there isn't one. The closest one is like way, way, way out there. And I very, very rarely have cause to go by. When I go back to my in-laws who live on the East Coast, there's Sonics. There's more Sonics out there, and we've been to Sonics when I've gone on the East Coast. But out here on the West Coast, it's not a very big thing. I really want to know what this is going to look like when it's finished, because he's obviously making a bunch of them. What is he putting on top there? I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, there is one out by Gilroy. There is a Sonic out by Gilroy. I've driven past it a couple of times. And I do like the whole car hop thing, you know, where they bring the food out to your car and everything. And they've got some decent food. But there isn't one close enough for me to have bothered with it. Okonomiyaki is a cabbage pancake made as you like it, so you pick stuff to add to it. Okay. Well, it looks like these are all being made pretty much like one size fits all the same recipe. Okay, now he's flipped it. Okay, now we're starting to see. Now we're starting to see this come together. He's flipped it over. What is the winner S-Class fast food? I don't know. Whatever I'm in the mood for. Fast food? I like KFC. I like Taco Bell. And I like Jack in the Box. I like a bacon ultimate cheeseburger from Jack in the Box. Or pretty much anything from Wendy's. Those are my go-to places. And in a pinch, I like Arby's as well. I get the French dip from Arby's with the curly fries and horsey sauce. Quite happy with that too. That's a good way for me to go. There's a Taco Bell KFC drive-thru not far from here, so every now and again I'll go get it. I don't even like going into restaurants to pick up food these days because COVID is so fucked up, especially with this new strain, because that's going to be here in California before you know it, this more transmissible strain. So, like, I went to get McDonald's for the family dinner last night. I just did it all in the drive-thru, and even when I went through the drive-thru, I had my mask on, fucking around. I don't know if I would like this, but I would definitely try it. It looks really interesting. Okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki. How do you eat it? Do you just eat it with? Do you just like eat it like a sandwich? Do they put it into like some kind of wrapper that you can like hold it? Oh, they put it in a container like that. Bit of sauce on top. What is that? It almost looks like a barbecue sauce. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Savory yeah, Hiroshima Okonomiyaki savory pancake. $4.61. Barbecue sauce, mayo, and fish flakes on top. Feels almost like the Asian, like the Bubble and Squeak. Remember I was talking yesterday about Bubble and Squeak, how about it's all made out of fried cabbage and leftovers? This to me is like the Asian version of Bubble and Squeak. Which sounds delicious, really. Is it going to be a hit? Yeah, she likes it. She likes it. The mayo is Kewpie mayo. Don't know if I've ever tried that. What is Kewpie mayo? I'm glad that I've got people in the chat who know what some of this stuff is. Helping to explain it to me. Oh, little lollipops. God, my kid would love this. Can you imagine taking my 8-year-old down this market? Power Ranger lollipops. Ultraman. Yeah, Ultraman lollipop. That's what it is. I'm learning a lot. It's very educational. Oh, she's not sure. She's not sure about the Ultraman lollipop. I don't think she quite knows what to make of it. Mayo in Japan is super rich. Nothing like American mayo. It's made with just yolks. Wow, that sounds amazing. I would love to try that. I would love to try Japanese mayo. Wonder if we can get that at our local Chinese market. There's a big market not far from us. That's like a massive Chinese market, but they have food from all over the Asian world. I wonder if I could get some Kewpie mayo, some Japanese mayo. I would like to try that. Oh, what do we got here? Bacon wrapped something. Something wrapped in bacon. Look at this. Look at this. Kewpie mayo. I'm putting that on the list next time I'm at like the Asian section of the market. I'm going to look for it because that sounds great. Are these bacon wrapped sausages? Look how many of them they make. All those ones on the left there are just waiting to go. Waiting for someone to buy one. Bit of cheese on top. For good measure. Blowtorch it. Oh my god. These guys do not fuck around, do they? Absolute pros. That is going to be a hit. Grilled pork and rice roll with cheese. Oh my god. That looks so fucking good. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Yeah. She's into it. Chinese food is free for the rest of your life, but it's all you can eat, would you? No, probably not. That's too restrictive. I mean, there's a very, very wide variety of Chinese food, but no, I wouldn't do that. Now, what do we got here? Some kind of fish-shaped cast that they make things in, but what? What is going on here? Got some batter. Okay. Going on the other side as well. Okay. Fill it all out. Taiyaki? You guys know way more about this than I do. I'm learning this all for the first time. Okay. Crack an egg into... Look at this. Crack an egg into each one. God, they must go through so many eggs. Taiyaki? Taiyaki. It's red bean filled. Yeah, this is Fushimi Inari Market, according to the title of the YouTube video, correct. I don't think they're doing the red bean paste on this one. It looks like they're putting... This is bacon and egg. It looks like they're doing a savory one. This looks like a savory style. Look at that. Cracking these eggs one-handed. Absolute pro. These look incredible. I want to see what these look like when they're done. Oh, this is a good part here. Look at this. Flip them over. Seal them up. It's like a George Foreman grill. Only way better. Oh, that looks fantastic. Bacon and egg. Fish pastry. I would eat one of those. No danger. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I keep saying it, but like they are on a whole other level. Incredible. Taiyaki with egg and bacon, fish-shaped cake. That looks wonderful. Yeah, it's a hit. It's another hit. Ooh, what do we got here? Some pick and mix candy. These little candy stars. So pretty. Look at all the different colors.
一番端っこガムですね。
ガムやって。
Conpito sugar candy. Incredible. Is she going to like it? She likes it. Oh my God. All right. You know what? Before I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to raid someone because I need to go upstairs and help out with some family stuff. There's about 10 minutes left on this video, but we will wrap it up next time. We will get back to it. We will get back to it. I promise. Let me see if we can find a baby Animal Crossing streamer that we can stream. Who do we have here in the early going? Yeah, we'll finish that video up another time. Don't forget, I'll be back around 5 o'clock for some private Fall Guys stuff with Alana Pierce and friends. Let's see. Clumsy Canadian. Here we go. What's she doing?
When I was talking to her, so maybe it just like wasn't hers. Although I know normally it makes you like ask.
I feel like she's got some work to do on her stream layout.
But it like prompts you to ask.
Let's see if she's friendly.
So I'm wondering if it belonged to Mitzi because
One person right now.
Hi Gary, how are
She's
you?
friendly. All right, that's all it takes. Let's get it done. Clumsy Canadian.
Catch up for Animal Crossing after I abandoned my town for months.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ooh, I kind of want to be a skeleton.
Let's get as many people over there as we can.
Or should I be like a princess? I could be a princess.
Yeah, see you back here around 5 o'clock. That'll be super fun. But for right now, let's go raid.
Green. I feel like I could be a leprechaun like this.